Whiskey Tube, we are live. What's up, guys?
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Turks on. Um,
Cheers, buddy.
Sitting back there. Cheers to you guys. Yeah, cheers, guys. I mean, good to see everybody here. Got a couple that sent some chats in already. Top dogs, just hit that like button on your way in. Grab a pour, sit back, enjoy the show. Cheers, John. And John, I'm actually gonna pour some of your samples that you sent first. So tonight's sample night. I'm going to pour through some samples. I've been so backed up with reviews. I'm having to crank out like 3 and 4 at a time and then have to go sit on the couch and rest for a little bit. But yeah, so we got, Chris, what have I reviewed? I got the Disco 11 that I just reviewed. I got the K-Luke batch number 7 just reviewed there. I got the K-Luke, the Cabernet that.
So can you give us any spoilers on the cab? Is it good?
It is very good. Very, very good. Got the Found North 8 that I just reviewed. Got the Old Carter Bourbon Batch 15. I got the barrel, the New Year bottle. What else? There's something else I'm forgetting.
That's awesome. You got a lot towards the end of the year.
I do, yeah, and luckily I got freed up with some time and was able to kind of get some of these done, but yeah, I kind of had to do, like I said, a couple of them at a time and had to go take a rest on the couch for a little bit because it caught up to me after the third one. So, but cheers, guys. I did get a new laptop, and I know you guys are gonna hate when I tell you this, but I got a mouse and there's no batteries in it, but Next Monday, I'll have a mouse that works. So, MJ in the house. Cheers, Mr. Jiggs. Cheers, everyone. Happy holidays. Keep it dusty, Mr. Jiggs. I'm gonna try to get through some of your samples tonight too. Slap Shots Roadhouse. Cheers, man. Good to see you, buddy. Peter B. Cheers. Peter, I don't know if you saw my message in Patreon. I need your address. I have all the stickers and coins are in, guys. So I just got to get them out to you. I have everybody's address, I think, for like 4 or 5 people maybe total. So once I get those addresses, I'll go ahead and send all that stuff out. I got packages I have to send out to people. I know there's some samples in here that people want that I got to get sent out. So I'm going to be going into UPS with a couple boxes.
You need to do pirate ship.
I really should do pirate ship. It's probably so much cheaper here.
It is much cheaper.
Okay. That's the big thing. Because, I've been saving all my receipts because I created the LLC. So I've been saving like all that, like every receipt that I get. So Top Dog says I'll jump on and a 4-4. Cheers, man. Krista, what's going on? Good to see you. Cheers, everyone. JG, what's up, buddy? JG, she beat you. She beat you to the punch, man. Usually you're first. You're first. Whiskey cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Drifting Drams. Joe Graves. Oh, yeah, Joe Graves. Thank you. Little Book number 7. That one releases tomorrow, but it'll release early to the patrons. So, Joe Graves. That's one name that I did not get down here for this 2v2 challenge. I know, Joe, you're down. You're down for it.
Kathy should join in with them.
Yes, Joe and Kathy. That's 2 extra people. For the 2v2 blind challenge. I know Shauna said that she's in. I'm excited. I'm excited to have Shauna on screen.
Yeah,
Tim Corney. What's going on, Tim? Yeah, Little Book number 7. That's, like I said, that's another one. That's a goodie. I don't know if you guys have had that or not, but
we had a pour of it, a fresh crack. It needed air.
Yeah.
From what I remember. Little Book 7.
Oh yeah.
With Jason.
Yep.
With Norseman.
Jay Sells, what's going on, John? Good to see you, bud. Thanks for tagging me on Instagram. Chris Jenkins, what's going on, buddy? I needed your address too, bud. And also, Chris, I don't know if you're interested, man. If you want to do this 2v2 live blind, Chris, let me know in the chat. Slapshot, I got you on there. What is going on here, Daniel? What are you doing? All right. Shauna, JG, Sandeep, what's up, bud? MJ in the house. Let's see. All right. I think I'm all caught up in chat. Lance, what's going on, man? I got your samples over here too. Good to see you. Lance sent over some samples of some pretty cool stuff. I'm actually going to get into. Man, I tell you what, that New England Barrel Company, that pours dark, man. Joe Graves said he's in. Joe, let me know if Kathy's in, and I can have you guys as a pair, or if you want to play separate. No, I shouldn't even ask. I know what you're going to say. Why do I look like a friggin' vampire on the screen? Why do I look so pale? See, now
it's probably that new camera on the laptop there.
God, I'm using the Logitech though.
Oh, nice. Okay, fair enough.
I look like I'm like Casper and down here. Yeah, like
you probably need to get Logitech's app and you can tune the color a little bit.
Oh, can you?
Hey, look what we have.
Oh, hold on. Let me zoom in on that really quick.
Watch. They fit.
Wait a second. How does it fit on there?
It's one of the what are they?
Oh, the okay. Gotcha. Okay.
It's close, but they fit. Oh.
And there it goes.
They fit.
That's cool. I'm still really disappointed about that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you know,
it is what it is. Tommy D, what's up, bud? Jeffrey Wack, good to see you, my friend. I always play with and by myself. All right, Joe, I put Kathy's name down there. Just she's in. Okay, I thought so. Awesome. Cool, guys. So tonight, again, it's going to be sample night. There's a lot to get through. I will not be able to taste every sample because I have to go to work early in the morning. So I know I say that, and it winds up being crazy late. I messaged you and Patreon. All right, gotcha, Chris. Thank you. Chris, also let me know if you'd be in for a blind. You have to pop on live, but you're more than welcome, man. If you want to, just let me know in the chat, and I'll put you on there. So speaking, we'll start off with that 2v2. Again, it's going to be tournament style. I was talking with Katie and Ethan about it offline, just about the structure of it and how we should do it. So it's not finalized yet. I'm thinking the best time to start this will probably be the new year. I could technically start it next week, but then Christmas, I think Christmas is on Monday, isn't it? Or
it is.
It's a Monday, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm not going to be going live on Christmas, obviously. But maybe the Monday after that, which is what? Is that the 31st? Huh?
Isn't it New Year's Day then?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Are you, oh, my God. It is New Year's Day.
Yeah. Yep. So you got back-to-back Mondays of holidays.
Well, all right. That sucks. I mean, I don't know. It depends. Maybe New Year's Day, but, we'll see. Chris Jenkins says he's in. Okay.
Awesome.
Cheers, Darrell.
Darrell Stewart. Cheers, my friend. Donner Pass Whiskey, what's going on? Good to see you. So we do have a handful of people, guys, that are interested in this 2v2. And again, it's almost it's like Matt Madness style, but with a partner. And the concept of it, I kind of did a dry run of it with Katie and Ethan. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like
that was when Jeff cheated.
Yes. And JG says if you need another,
Chris is in too.
Chris is too. Okay.
That would be fun.
So we got a couple couples. But yeah, so it's like Matt Madness style. Again, I'll ask some questions. I'll send out some samples. But really just trying to figure out, to make this thing not a long drawn out process, kind of like how the blind barrel proof thing is. Which was like 10 weeks, 12 weeks, something like that. It's something long, but maybe even longer than that. We could do 2 of them in one night. So if we started at 8 and the first one didn't end until 9, just say, and then, from 9, and then we could do another one until 10. So we could do 2, we could do 2 in one night, which would eliminate or what that would have 8 participants total. That might actually that might only last for a couple weeks though, because there's really not too many. So here's some of the participants so far, guys. I'll try to read through these fairly quickly. Dan, will there be a link in chat to join on screen? Yeah. Here, let me just pop that on here now really quick. All right, hold on. Unless Katie, can you guys pop the link in?
Yep.
Yeah, we should be
All
able to.
I'll pin it. I'll pin it to the top. So we got Whiskey Tornado, Lance at Whiskey Tornado. We got Whiskey Wars. That's Sean. We got Marty over at Whiskey Nose. We got My Bourbon Journey. We have Top Dog. Got Drifting Drams. We have the Bourbon Judge, Bourbon of the Week. Jeffrey Whack, which is the third of Hello Again Whiskey Friends. We got Northwest Bourbon. We got Big Vic, Bourbon Bill, Slapshot Brian, the Bourbon Wrench, Eric Damaris, Christopher David, Joe and Kathy Graves, Jake McKee, Todd Ritter, Darrell Stewart, which is 2/3 of the Hello Again Whiskey Friends. Then we got Stanley Mashbill. We got Keith Thompson, John Ashbridge, Jake McKee, Adam Shelton. We got Krista, JG's significant other. Roger Randall, Shauna D, 21090. Troy from Pop 'em Don't Watch 'em, Bourbon, Chris Jenkins, and that's what we got so far, guys. So it's a good group. It's a lot of people. Again, it's just a matter of the worst third of Hello Again Whiskey Friends with the Drifting Trios. I didn't ask I didn't ask Kelsey because I know Kelsey does his thing on Mondays, like his get together. So I mean, if he wanted to, that'd be great. I'm completely outclassed by that group of people. I have made a mistake, says Keith. What's going on, Adam?
What's going on, guys?
How are you, buddy?
Thanks, Adam.
I'm a little groggy.
It should be fun, guys. And like the whole point behind this was to kind of bring the community together, right? There may be people in here that don't really know one another, and I think by I know some of the people from channels know one another and they talk occasionally and stuff like that. Like, I talk with Chris Bourbon of the Week and Marty every now and again, Whiskey Wars, Whiskey Tornado, obviously, Bourbon Judge to talk to every now and again. But, but I think it's just getting people kind of together and then getting that collaboration piece going. Right. So, it's just a good way to kind of bring people together that may not, always communicate, and then different skill sets too at the same time. So, it's even though Keith says he may not be that great, you may get paired with somebody amazing. You may get paired with anybody on here.
I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
Well, you guys are entered in as a pair. So, yep, you guys are your own entity, as well as JG, and then Joe and Kathy. Who else? I thought there was one more. Maybe not.
What you sipping on, Adam?
I just popped that Old Pepper.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. So yeah, guys. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to get this all finalized in the time. Like, again, I got to go and buy sample bottles because that's going to eat some samples up really quick. So I got to go buy sample bottles. I'll probably buy like 100 to start, and then have to refresh at some point. But it'll give me a while to get the brackets and stuff like that built, because again, if I start it next week, then again, to Katie Neeson's point, I know Christmas I'm not going to have a live stream, and then New Year's night, I mean, maybe there might be some people around. Maybe. I mean, what do you guys think? Yay, nay, no?
I mean, we'll be out. Both of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe it starts that following week then, which is that's fine. That's fine by me. It'll give me time, like I said, to get things prepped and get this. The Turks must be broken up. It's a monopoly. I should get some points up front since I'm paired with Kathy. Oh shit. Krista says we'll be home. Hope you're feeling better, Ben. Roy Artist Cocktails, what's going on? Good to see you. So maybe we can just wait then. Maybe we can just kind of wait it out and until what 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now, something like that.
Yeah,
month from now,
or something like that.
Yeah,
I think we'll be out on the 8th too, but we'll probably tune in if nothing else.
Okay. And like I said, I can always, like, once we randomize this, it's all going to be randomized teams outside of the few couples that we have. So, as we lay out the brackets, I'm just going to randomize it, and however it's laid out is how I'm going to lay it out in the brackets. And I can always go ahead and put the dates next to it. That way people know the dates in advance. So we'll get all that figured out. But there are a lot of people who are interested in doing, which I think is awesome. I can't wait. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kind of throw everything at you guys.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll have to bring some stuff over from the house too, because I know I've used some of this stuff in samples before. But so done talking about that. I need to pour myself a sample because my mouth is getting dry. What do we pour here? John, top dog. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour some of this this Knob Creek single barrel aged in used maple syrup barrels.
Mhm.
Oh, that thing is
John Samp, man.
oh so good.
Is it good? 120 proof.
I think I said it was like 94 proof.
You said it was 90. It drinks that low?
It
Shit, that's scary. But yeah, so while we're talking about that, again, I been sampling a few things here. Well, not tonight, but so again, the Little Book 7, that review is going to be coming out. The Found North Batch 8, which is, if you guys haven't tried that yet, that's really good. God damn it, man. The K-Luke batch number 7, that's really good too. The K-Luke Cabernet, that's really good too. I don't want to spoil anything. The Old Carter Bourbon batch number 15, that's good too.
Better than batch 14?
No.
Okay. The only
It's
reason
good.
I asked is I saw it the other week and I left it on the shelf.
Yeah, it's not as good as 14. 14 I absolutely loved. Man, all kinds of safety precautions getting in here. It's like, Dan, don't drink it.
14 was special.
14 was very special. It's still in my top 10. God damn.
This is crazy.
Man.
What is it?
It's the Old Pepper.
Oh, that
Rye.
That's one of the Bardstown ones, right?
Yeah.
Is it spicy?
Yep.
No.
No?
It's super sweet.
Well, cheers to you all. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Cheers. Oh, there he is. Look, top dog. Look at him. He's hopping on just in time.
Look at this guy.
What's up, buddy?
Cheers, John.
Can you hear us, John? Oh, he's getting his stuff on now. Jigs. Yeah, I got some samples from Jigs to try tonight, from Lance to try tonight. Wait, what did I do with that box? There it is. I got samples from Todd Ritter. I'm not gonna be able to drink all this stuff tonight.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Ooh.
What's that?
That's Houdini. That's what we just poured.
Ah, nice.
Man.
So yeah, I want to OC batch 14 rye or bourbon or American whiskey. It is it's the batch 15. 14 bourbon, Joe, is one we were talking about. This is the batch 15 bourbon, and I don't know if this is double oaked, but by the taste of it, I would say yes, and by the color of it, I would say yes. But I could not find any information on it, so I know it's distilled in Indiana. That's all I know. And I did see something that was a 95.5, but maybe it was a 95.5 that was double oaked. I don't know, but it's dark.
Well, they still toast all their barrels, don't they? I mean,
believe.
unofficially, that's what I've heard. So that might be it too.
Oh man, that smells really good. John, how long was this aged in the used maple syrup barrels for?
Probably, I think I went maybe 10 to 11 days.
Okay.
So it was only a 2-liter barrel filled with a gallon of maple syrup, which dries the hell out of a barrel. I kept that in there for around 2 months, poured the maple syrup out, and then put the two single barrel Knob Creeks in right away.
Nice.
And it should be 120 proof.
Okay. Has a beautiful nose to it, man.
it takes the Knob Creek smell totally away from it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of searching for, and I'm not getting there. There's like this underlying kind of sweetness to it that is not like typical Knob Creek, so it's throwing me off a little bit.
And it throws you off because you're really not getting the maple in the smell. You get sweetness, but no maple.
Right. Let's taste it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Look how willy that is, though.
Man,
That's
this is
willy.
dark. Wow. I forgot how dark this was.
Oh my God.
We're making
man.
it a Nashville night.
Wow. You talk about. Oh man, that's like buttery sugar on like the sides of my cheeks. Oh, that is stupid good, man. Oh my God. It's like, so I still get that flavor profile from the Knob Creek on there. However, that sweetness on the back and like, the sides of the tongue is just like, it's just sticking to it.
And the maple syrup should start kicking in a little bit. I mean, you're going to get it.
It's there. It's there. What's up? Oh, where'd he go? John, I didn't kick you off, man. You kicked yourself off. I don't know where he went. Oh, God, that's really good. John, that is fantastic. That's 120 proof.
2 single barrel store picks.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think I called it under 100 whenever I had tried it.
What's up, buddy?
Bad fingers. Sorry. So bad.
See, man, what's up, bud? Got your coin going out too, man. Didn't forget you. But Sean, I got everybody's coin and sticker going out. So went and got my envelopes and stamps and all that kind of stuff. So, John, what you drinking?
I'm drinking some seltzer. I'm trying to cleanse my palate. Otherwise, my whiskey's going to taste like Greek salad. So
you don't want your whiskey to taste like that now. But yeah, guys. So just I guess really quick, I do have a barrel pick update. I still don't know anything about the Starlight. Haven't heard a word from them, so that is it's a mystery right now. I'll reach out to Jason and see if he's heard anything from Jay over at Shared Pour. But as you guys know, the Blue Run pick is on Sealbox. Even though they posted it for people to buy before they even reached out to me and all that kind of stuff. But regardless, it's out there if anybody is interested in one. I know it is extremely pricey for this time of year, so my apologies. I honestly didn't know it was going to land in December, but it did. Looks like the Starlight pick might, unless they want to roll it into next year, which I'd be absolutely fine with that at this point, to be honest with you. But I did want to update you guys. I reached out to Nashville Barrel Company and got a pick set up for February 23rd.
Ooh.
Done.
All righty.
In the books, done. So definitely looking forward to that. I wasn't sure what I would have access to. So I reached out. I reached back out to him and asked him, hey, I'm definitely interested. What would we have? What would that process look like? And he basically responded like, so you would come in and you would tell us what you want, and you get to sip through the barrels until you find something you like, and we'll get it. We bottle it that day, and that's it. And I was like, well, damn. That quick. So that quick of a response, which is awesome. So it is official. It is that'll be my first pick technically of the new year. So in February. So I thought that was exciting. I'm definitely excited for an NBC pick.
Nice.
I can't wait to go there and taste through some stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they have that 1500 series available, or maybe if that's stuff that we can sit through. I don't know. I don't know if there's gonna be any of that left. No clue. But
So they just got some new barrels in. That's what this one is. We tried it yesterday. No, Saturday.
Mhm.
And man, this stuff is awesome. It's a 6-year, right?
7.
7-year. But Jesus, like it
It
is
is dark.
It is.
Dang.
Is that the
So,
Cedar
like,
Ridge?
It's
No,
the it's James's birthday pick
yeah,
Oh,
from
what's
Nashville.
the barrel number?
3,200.
3,200. They just came in last week,
Yeah,
and he picked the best one for his birthday.
Solid.
That's awesome. So how would you compare it to some of the other NBC picks?
I mean, dare I say it might be slapping the pants on the Houdini right now.
well, yes and no.
Just with depth.
Yeah, the Houdini is brighter and fruitier. This is darker and more barrel character to it, right? It's, I think it's Indiana. I'm
It
not
doesn't
sure
say.
though. Oh, it doesn't say.
John Cloud, cheers, man. Good to see you. JH, cheers. Good to see you. John, this is really good.
Thank you.
Doesn't say.
I mean, that is really, really good.
Oh, is that what you posted the other day?
Yes.
That might have. Oh, Dan. Yeah,
Yeah, that was your finished one.
that's
one
very
of them,
good.
Yeah.
You're right though, man. That maple just kind of sticks around the back of the palate and the finish. It kind of just sticks back there. It's really good. I would
And
never.
what I did with the maple syrup, I put it in 100 ml bottles. Then I took a piece of a stave, roasted it in the oven, soaked it in Maker's Mark, then put it in the bottle of maple syrup. So the maple syrup I give out, everybody will be able to take that stave out and drop it in any one of their bottles and, finish it with an oak maple after a couple of weeks. You'll get that taste out of it. Or vice versa. You just take your favorite highest proof and pour it in that bottle when the maple syrup's out of there. And you're just going to have a good, sweet, something good to drink.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's I might do something with this thing here. I gotta do something with it.
That's the size that I use on that.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Then if you drink the other one, it's a 6-gallon barrel, which I've been playing with lately. And that was supposed to be my Christmas blend. Then it's empty now. It's all bottled. And I think I'm going to start the summer blend so I can have one ready for my anniversary in June. I just got to figure out what bottles I'm going to put in the barrel next.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a birthday blend at any point, John?
I don't know. This one I'm thinking I may go 3 or 4 175s of Larceny, 3 bottle 175s of Buffalo Trace, maybe some Maker's Mark in there. Just make it a sweet, heavy wheat profile or whatever to start off with. And maybe that Buffalo Trace will just mellow it just a little and give me another version of a poor man's Pappy or something. So I may be trying that.
Nice. That's damn good though, man. I really like that. I'm still getting it like on my jawline down here. That sweetness. That's really good.
I think that would be good in an old fashioned. With you don't even have to put
old fashioned. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to put anything else in there except the cherry and the orange. and whatever.
Adam, what's that? Hold on, I can't see what that is.
Short.
Is that the short barrel?
No.
It says "Oh Canada."
Southern Tier. Southern Collective.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's a maple finish light whiskey.
Oh, damn.
So that's not sweet at all, right?
Yeah.
No.
So next we're gonna pour a sample of. I got all kinds of crazy shit here. So from Lance. So Lance sent me a handful of stuff here. We're gonna try this New England Barrel Company. It's New England Barrel Company single barrel 7-year, 140.2 proof.
Wow.
And it's their weeded mash bill, and this stuff is don't know if you can see it. That's really dark though.
Dan, we see a lot. We see a lot of those up here in New England, but I don't see a lot that's 7 years old. Usually they're like 4 or 5.
I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is a special one or not, but the guy who owns that company, I think he owns it, James. He used to be all over the secondary market. God damn, that stuff is dark. Good Lord, look how dark that is.
Yeah. We've had a couple of bottles from New England Barrel Company, and the first one I had was like 2 or 3 years ago now, and it was a 3.5-year Green River barrel, and it was fantastic for 3.5 year, especially.
Yeah, I don't see that stuff up around here. You figured you would, but I've never seen anything from them here.
Happy to send you a photo of whatever the store has.
Whew.
Yeah, a 7 year sounds fantastic though.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely get a little bit of ethanol in the nose there, but
Ethan, the New England Barrel Companies we see, they're never that dark.
Yeah, I'm looking at that 3.5 year, and I'm picturing it at least, and it's good, but it's not super dark.
Yeah, you can like almost see through the ball. You see through the ball pretty easy. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember the one I had from my family that sent it to me, and I blended it with a couple of ones from Connecticut because they were just okay. So I put them in a mini barrel. I remember this summer and finished it right away because once I finished it, it was real good.
So short barrel, 36 bottle yield.
Wow.
Dang.
36 bottles.
Big Vic, what's up, buddy? All right, I gotta try this, guys. It smells really good. Definitely, it's like it has like that softness kind of to it. Outside of like that ethanol, I just had to kind of get that out of there a little bit, but it's really weird. The phone and then the answering machine went off. In a house that nobody lives in. It's a little weird.
They need to sell you something for Medicare.
That's got a beautiful nose to it, though. There's like some like ripe fruits to it.
Yeah, man, I don't know if those guys just have great contacts or they have great palates or both, but I think I've had 3 different offerings from them. One a small batch blend, one a single barrel, and maybe another single barrel. And just so freaking good.
Oh my, man, that is how in the hell is that 140 proof?
I mean, you guys were talking about a 7-year wheater by Barrel King. This is a 7-year wheater New England Barrel Company, NEBC. You know,
I don't know how
cheers.
I don't know how they can get it to 140 proof.
That may drink like 120 proof. I cannot believe that's 140 proof in that.
I'm sorry, is it a wheated bourbon or a wheated whiskey?
It is a wheated mash bill bourbon.
Wow.
Man, you don't hear about 140 proof stuff coming out of New England.
Yeah, that's beautiful though, man. Mash bill, what's going on, man? Cheers, buddy. Mash bill didn't missed a couple things. It's sample night, just trying to drink some samples. Talked about the 2v2 tournament, looking to try to get that set up. I got your name in the running. And then doing a Nashville Barrel Company pick. So in February, late February. So man, that is there's like some ripe fruitiness past that ethanol there on the nose, and it's like Cracker Jack kind of sweetness on this one too. It's really good. Nice nose.
I cracked a Russell single barrel tonight. Gave a sample to my our good buddy over in Rhode Island today, and it's a Tyrone Warehouse. Warehouse T as in Tyrone.
Yep.
Level.
That's
4.
another. Hold on, let me zoom in on that. That's another one of those warehouses you don't really hear too much about.
It smells fruitier than it is on the palate.
Yeah.
9 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's too bad my mouth tastes like salad.
I show you guys what I picked up. I think I showed a couple people, but I saw it on the secondary, and I was like, man, that looks promising. So let me find it. Hold on. Daniel, come on. What are you doing?
The sweetness on this Tyrone is a little less than I'm looking for. See how it changes.
I picked this bad boy up. I don't have it in hand yet, but can I zoom in on myself? I don't know if I can or not.
I think you can.
Ooh.
What year is that
Old
dinosaur
overhaul.
from?
That is from 63, and it's 8 years old. It's distilled at Broad Ford. So it's distilled in the 50s. Whoops. See, it's got the top too, the 8-year top.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I picked that guy up. So I'm excited. Should have it in a couple days. And finally got that Cascade too. That finally came in.
Did you get your stag from Unicorn Auctions?
What was it?
Did you get your stag bottle from Unicorn?
Well, it wasn't Stag. It was the
Oh.
Cascade that was distilled at Stag.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that finally came in. So I might be bringing one of these bottles, if not two of them, down to the NBC pick. So
Cool.
I know you can store them in the meanwhile.
Yeah, in my belly.
That's one of the new labels from Buffalo Trace, isn't it? The Cascade Hollow. One of their 375s.
Yep. Same thing with the I have that bottle I was gonna put in Darrell's that giveaway that they were doing. 3 feathers. Too. That's another one of those labels. So whenever they're ready for that giveaway, I have that bottle for them. So
Nice.
I was fortunate enough to grab this tonight.
Angel's Envy.
Yeah, it's the new LE.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, has anyone had this before? This was new to me.
I haven't had that one, but the night that I got a little sloppy.
When was that? No. Don't
I know, right? Every Monday. No, that was. I think it was my last live. I think I did a disappearing act at some point. Maybe I don't remember. But that was the 2018 Angels Envy Cast Strength.
Okay.
That was when you poured 6 ounces of it.
Yeah, it didn't look like that much in the glass. It was only like that tall, and I poured it. And it all came all the way up to here.
I mean, I've had a bad day and filled a Glen before, and it's a lot.
It's
This little tiny glass can hold a lot of booze.
It would have been different if I hadn't been drinking prior to that, but I think I ended with that. I don't remember, but
You did.
I did. Okay, all right.
Glad someone remembered.
I just remember I got a text from, I think it was Vic. He was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I guess I left and went to go sit on the couch. I don't know. It's really bad. There's Vic. I'm a witness. Yeah, I don't know.
What's up, Vic? Cheers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know I went to the couch. I woke up at like 4 a.m. I was like, what just happened?
So it's good apparently.
Yeah. I mean,
Good
I
help.
liked it. Is that one finished or no?
I think it's port wine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, it's 118.2 proof. I tried a store's their pick today that was 110, and I got a note on it I didn't love, but then it went away as I was drinking it. So I'm curious to know, if this juice is really better or if it's just higher proof. So.
I think the one that I had was like 123. I think that 2018 was 123 proof, if I'm not mistaken.
You move the bottle around, it looks like it's got some heft to it,
Yeah. I mean, I actually like that bottle. That's why I kept it for so long. That's because again I think that was the first time I tried like their cast strength stuff was that bottle outside of their standard release. But
I'd like to get my hands on that cast strength rye that they came out with, the LE rye for this
It's
year.
expensive too, though.
Keith had he sent me a picture of a bottle he got. The old Overholt, the 10 was a 10-year.
Oh yeah, what's the deal on those? Do you know?
I don't know. I know he grabbed one, picked it up, and poured some. He said he loved it. So,
I mean, the 114 is awesome. The Bonded's good. The 114 is great. I would love to see that older bottle of it.
I got the 114 on my way back from Summer Jam because we can't get that up here. But the 10-year, I think I'm most interested to see if the shelf turds can blind it with the regular and see if they can see what they bring out on top.
Yeah,
they're big fans of that. Yeah.
I'm gonna pour, and I think this is from Jigs, the Michter's Bourbon, the 10-year, the 2023.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't
after 140 proof, Dan.
Yes, there is no way that is 140 proof. It does not drink anywhere near that, but that's delicious, man. That New England Barrel Company is really good.
I gotta find that.
Trey's only 38 bottles. That's insane. So I haven't tried the Michter's Bourbon yet from this year. Or the rye, I don't think. Oh no, I did try the rye. I think Joe Graves has the rye, if I'm not mistaken. Richie Z, what's up, buddy? Joe, the sample guy. Cheers. I can tell you the 11-year old Overholt sucked.
Who said it sucked?
Sugar Kitty says, "Don't forget to lick the like and like the lick." Might be a bit dusty, but it's delicious. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. I'm not used to this new computer not having a touch screen, so I can't see if anybody else is trying to join down below.
New computer?
It helps a mouse.
I know, Ethan. It does. I don't have any. I literally brought like 4 batteries with me, and none of them work. So I don't know. It's
take the batteries out of the phone.
Take them out of the phone. EJ, cheers. Good to see you.
Dan, I was going to send you a super chat for your mouse and battery fund, but then I realized I would have to log off a stream on the mobile device. Yeah.
I had to get a new. I had to get a new laptop. So that one was it was outdated and it was just all in all it was just messed up. I hated the touch screen. But I was able to put my Logitech on my tripod that I do because I do reviews with my phone, and I use my phone on that tripod, and somehow I managed to get that up there. So now it doesn't look like there's an earthquake going on when I touch the screen or anything. So thankfully, can someone try to join really quick so I can see if I can see it in the bottom corner here? Anybody on screen that wants to join? If you can just pop on for a second, or you can stay as long as you want. I just want to see if I can see it.
I can just do it from my phone for you, bud.
Okay. Mike Widener, what's going on, man? Cheers, buddy. Happy holidays to you. Richie Z, I got to ask you, man. Richie, did you see did anybody see the new conspiracy out with the NFL about the colors of the logo and those teams? Okay, I got it, Ethan. I see it. Okay, I can see if somebody hops on now. Thank you.
I have not heard about this NFL team color thing, so I'm very intrigued.
Okay, yeah. So apparently the colors, well, at least for the last 2 years, right? So last year the logo was red and green, if I'm not mistaken, and that was for the Chiefs and Eagles. The logo colors before that, I don't remember. You have to look it up you have to Google it. I don't remember what the colors were, but the colors matched the teams that were in the Super Bowl. This year, they are purple and red. So there's people saying it could be the 49ers and the Ravens. Like, I don't know.
Could also be the Chiefs and the Vikings there, Dan.
Huh?
Could be the Chiefs and the Vikings.
It could be.
No, it couldn't.
No.
It couldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. I think yeah.
I stand corrected, Adam.
Rigged.
Yeah, it's Vic. Maybe I didn't pin it. Hold on. Maybe I didn't pin the thing.
No, but it's definitely in chat.
You talking about the StreamYard link?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Darrell gave me a sample of come on, man. Clyde Mays 13-year.
Oh,
How is
yeah.
that?
It's very vanilla. It's got a little pear note. It's very different from drinking Russell's. I think it's 120 proof, 13-year MGP. I don't know what Clyde Mays does to it specifically, but it's Alabama whiskey, and it's crushable.
I had just their standard bottle, and I was a big fan of that.
Yeah, they had like a 3-pack of their standard offerings I put in my golf bag last summer, and they were a hit. So good for them.
Yeah,
all right, there.
we've had a couple of their 5-year picks, and they're good. It's 5-year MGP, right? So it's nothing crazy, but for $45 or $50, they're just flavorful bottles, easy to drink. Like I enjoy them.
This 13-year was picked up for $120, and I got to be honest with you, it's worth every penny of that.
Yeah.
How much was it?
120.
Yeah, it's hard to mess up 13-year-old MGP, you know.
We were reading they I don't know, I think they finished their whiskey with like dried apples, which is why it's called Alabama style whiskey.
I heard something about that, but can they technically do that though?
They can. It's just not called bourbon, but like it doesn't matter if somebody takes a dump in it. If it tastes awesome, it tastes awesome. Just buy the damn whiskey. Actually, it matters, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it only matters if they're being shady about it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike said he's been a Clyde Mays fan for a few years now. Clyde Mays, 21-year, about $225. Damn. I know the cash strength says something about apples. Interesting. I don't remember seeing that on like their standard release, but maybe they don't do that with that. What the hell did I just pour? The Michters. That's what it was. I already forgot what I poured.
Michters.
Michters.
Misters.
Should be Michters. Since it's a mixture of Michael and Peter.
And this is what, 93 proof?
91.4.
94 proof.
94. So, question for everyone. Do you say pecan or pecans?
Pecans.
Both.
Pecan.
So I say both. I call them pecans, but I call it pecan pie. So
Pecan Sandy.
This pecan Sandy, not pecan Sandy. Very.
There's only one E, so it's definitely pecan.
I'm just so this conversation is meant to taunt Darrell into joining us.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
How can I scroll down here and
Ethan, how do you pronounce that place that's pretty close to y'all?
Was it Pecan Village?
Oh, Milan?
Milan, yeah.
Milan?
Yeah.
Well, how do they pronounce it?
Italy, yeah.
How do they pronounce
Milan?
it? Yeah, Milan.
I can't. I see someone trying to get on.
It might be Vic.
But I can't. Since this isn't a touch screen, I can't drop. There's no like.
Let California Dramin in. Come on.
There's no bar to drop this down to let them in.
Can you do like a 2-finger scroll, Dan? You should be able to. I want to break your brain.
Inch.
As long as it's only 2 fingers.
Which 2 fingers?
Strike roll. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Ben, how you doing, buddy?
Up, Ben.
What's up, Ben?
Ben, sick on the couch.
Yeah.
How's it going?
How you feeling, man?
Oh, I feel fantastic. How do you guys?
Ben, you look like you need antibiotics, but that's true all the time.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I'm on some strong ones right now.
Sorry, dude.
Cheers, bud.
It's all good.
All right, there we go. Okay.
I'm on some hazmat antibiotics.
Oh, Pete, cheers, man. It says, remember, a pecan.
Oh, damn it.
You're bad. A pecan is a nut.
Exactly. Thank you, Paul P.
Roger Randall, cheers, man. Good to see you. Last time I heard 2 fingers scroll, someone ended up in the hospital.
Have you heard of felching?
That's funny.
No.
Oops. Cam Lochner's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. I pronounce it no nuts, please. Oh, shit. That's funny. This is This is pretty good for not having. I don't remember the last Michter's bourbon that I tried. I don't think I tried one from last year. Maybe
I had 2021s, and it was absolutely dreadful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 23 is amazing.
I thought it was too.
I traded my open bottle for my friend's open bottle of Kentucky Owl 10-year rye. I was like, bye, see you later, done. Took me 1 second to make that decision.
It's actually really good.
Was it batch 4?
I don't know. It's 23. What does it say? 23 Delta 1498.
You're a Delta 1498.
Got him.
I was thinking that.
I don't know. So I don't know what those numbers stand for. I don't know if that's just like the barrel number. I don't know.
That was the year they barreled it.
You said that's when they barreled it?
Yeah, 1498.
Now you're messing with me, Adam.
I love to
All
lie.
right. So, are we drinking one of the Nashville 1500 series next, or are we drinking the rum?
If it's the 1500 series, I gotta go next door.
I can do a 1500
any
series.
Do a 1500.
Yeah, I got to do a 1500 series.
No,
Which
I'm
one are you
gonna
doing,
get
Adam?
jealous.
Hey, Ben, did you get those samples?
I got a box,
Sweet.
and then I pretty much died. So
Well,
Then
they'll store.
you gotta drink a hot toddy.
the last time I tried to make a hot toddy, I was like, then again, I was pretty sure I had COVID at that point, but it was really horrendous. And I made like 3 of them and hated them all. So I don't know if it was that my palate. That was back when I was trying to do when I did Matt Madness with COVID.
Mhm.
And I haven't tried to make one since because like I don't know, they didn't hit then. And then again, I had no palate.
You didn't do it right then.
That's true.
I was gonna say that's what Renee drank. She just had COVID, and that's what she drank every day was hot toddies.
Yeah.
So does anybody have a good easy recipe?
I'll send it to
You know
you.
what else I like when I don't know if anybody's
I'll
a
go
fan.
make it right now. I'll drink it on stream with you guys. Send me the recipe.
Does anybody like pho?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out
course.
2 weeks
Love
ago
it.
for that. That will cure anything.
Yeah.
Cure your
So if
soul.
I'm ever sick, I usually go get that, and then I'll make myself a hot toddy or two.
I got to
If
be
you
honest.
if you call it pho instead of pho, they'll probably give you a better bowl.
I know.
Dan, there's a 20% chance I'm going to leave this stream and go get some. That's where I'm at right now.
There's a place here called Fucking.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Original.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in Jersey. I forget. I don't remember the place. It may have been like Faux Life or something like that, like something kind of gimmicky. But they always offered an extra large bowl of noodles, and I can tell you what, this boy can put back some noodles. I can promise you.
If you have an extra large bowl before you have an extra large bowl, it's good stuff.
Man, I just remember eating that, and I just felt like I was cemented to the chair. Like I can usually handle a big bowl of noodles, man, but like I was done after that. I don't know if it was just the salt or if it was the actual like heaviness of the food itself, but God, that put me into the seat for sure.
I'm telling you, after you eat anything spicy or hot like that and your tongue's nuked, just drink Dickel and just think it's Stag. It's fine. It happens.
So this sample here is from Lance as well. This is a Kings County store pick, 126.2 proof.
Whiskey Tornado, Lance?
No, this is from Lance Powell. He was in the chat earlier. I'm not sure.
That's a low proof pick. Does it say how many year it is?
No. I mean, it doesn't have a ton of color to it. I mean, I'd say it's like almost a normal kind of color, not super dark.
That's low and light.
But that New England is like super dark when you compare the two side by side. I mean, I don't know if you can see the difference, but
I mean, my pick was like 131, and I thought that was like the lowest I had ever seen.
And then I got to get into this this Christmas blend, this 2023.
Ian and Katie have that.
Top
Yeah.
dog bourbon.
It's right there.
Yep.
Once you open it, Dan, let us know. We'll crack
Yep,
it.
I'm gonna dive into that right after this here. Ben, you should go make a hot toddy, buddy.
Yeah, Ethan sent me a recipe, but I'm confused. I thought it has tea in it.
Nope.
Sugar Kitty. I wasn't in Mays Landing. It may have been in Mays Landing. if
That
I'm-
might be why you're doing it wrong then.
Was it
All
in
right,
Mays
any
Landing?
recommended whiskey for a hot toddy?
Dickel.
Sugar Kitty. I think it.
Very
You know
old
what? It
bourbon,
may have
Buffalo
been
Trace.
there. Independent Joe. What's up, buddy?
A
Oh,
bourbon.
dude.
A bourbon for sure. Old Forester, 86 proof,
400.
400 proof.
Oh yeah.
400 proof.
Old Forester 100.
Oh,
400. I'm in.
so holy crap. Oh yeah, I have some of that unicorn top dog magic sauce. Delicious. Says Paul P.
Unicorn tears.
Independent Joe. I sent you a message on Facebook if you wanted to do this 2v2 challenge, which is now looking like it's going to start at the beginning of the year, not New Year's Day, but the following week. But if you're interested, let me know. I got to get some sample bottles and stuff like that together and start to kind of plan out.
That's some of your leftover salad.
Yeah.
Look at the most of this one.
Oh, nice. Got the Christmas tree, man.
Nice.
You did.
You say there's a faux life restaurant. Sugar Kitty. I think that's where it was, if I'm not mistaken. It's right off the AC Express, but yeah, I think that's where I went, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was like an extra large bowl. It's an insane amount of noodles, man. But
Big Vic sent me the RD1 Amburana, which I tasted the other day for the first time, and it's by far the least offensive Amburana that I've tried.
you know, the Barrelcraft Spirits one was actually not as potent either.
I would love to get my hands on that. This bottle is now in Massachusetts, this RD1 Amburana, and it does taste like a McDonald's apple pie on the front of the palate and the finish.
Oh,
Southern
damn.
Collective has a honey barrel that is very light Amburana.
Yeah, they've got one that tastes nothing like Amburana.
So Sandeep says, Ben, 1 ounce of bourbon plus a teaspoonful of honey plus warm water to your taste should do it.
Plus a little bit of lemon.
Yeah, a little bit of lemon. is
Yeah, you
nice.
got to have the lemon.
Jig says, enjoy your hot Todd. Joe says, anything for you, Dusty. I appreciate that, man. I'll put you down on the list. Again, it's all going to be randomized, guys, outside of the couples. The couples will stay as a couple during the matchup, but should be fun. So if Lance is still in the chat, it tastes like it's finished. It doesn't say it was finished on there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should have read it first. Kings County Distillery single barrel straight bourbon, extra aged, 6 years, 126.2 proof. It smells like it's finished, though. I mean, if that's their straight product they're putting out, that's pretty nice. Lemon is mandatory for sure, says Sugar Kitty.
Yeah.
I got to ask you guys what your favorite food is. If you literally had to pick a favorite food, and it could be its own category. You could say pasta. You could say
Tomatoes.
pizza.
Fucking tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
I just love tomatoes.
Take us
I'm
just a
Italian.
straight bite of
Tomatoes.
tomatoes. What would it? I gotta change the lighting in here. I look like fucking Casper on here.
You look like Sean.
It's like if I duck down, my color comes back a little bit. It's so bright. I don't understand.
Dan, my wife's about to go look up a pho restaurant and see if there's anything close by. So we'll see what happens.
Do it, man. Go live, John. Go live. Show me eating them noodles.
I'm gonna go bring a flask with me. You know that, right? No flask.
Joe says coming to the light. Adam Shelton.
Mhm.
One food, buddy. That's all you get the rest of your life. What is it? It could be a category if you want it to be a category.
Give me Mexican.
Okay, Mexican.
There's just so much you can do.
Yeah, I agree. Lady
Italian.
Turk, what do you got?
I would have to say Cajun food.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, your shirt gave that away, Katie.
Just a little bit.
Mr. Turk, what do you got?
Well, now I feel like an ass. I was going to say the same thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
Such a copycat.
It was my idea first, I promise.
Dan, there's no way you're going to say Maryland Blue Crabs, man, because we spent a whole day eating those things, man, and I'm just tired.
Still tired from it. Lance says it's 80% corn, 20% UK malt in this blend. Interesting.
Ooh.
See, now that you say that malt, now I immediately pull that out on the nose that you say that. I didn't get it on the palate so much, but on the nose you get it. Interesting. I don't get that.
The boss.
I didn't know you could just say Mexican, says Keith Thompson.
You love that bottle, Adam.
Cooking.
I do.
What's going on? Which one is that, Adam?
It's the boss's birthday.
Yeah.
1565.
Mm-hmm. That's I don't have that one here, but
very little left.
That one. I listened to you guys and got it. These categories are so broad. I'll go with American food. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could break it down into further categories if we needed to. So for me, I think if I had to pick something, actually, John, Top Dog, what do you got?
Well, I was going to say free food, but I went with meatloaf.
What are you going to choose for music, Top Dog?
Music?
Oh, where'd he go?
He's going to play us a song.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Is that Quiet Riot?
Yeah.
Ashbridge, what do you got?
It's Italian, man. That's just all
if
day.
I had to pick something, so when I lived in Jersey, there was a sports bar that wasn't too far away from where I lived, and it was like a sports bar. I wouldn't say it was a dive bar, but they made a vodka rigatoni, and I don't remember everything that they put in it, but they did use like heavy whipping cream to like thicken the sauce up. Mm-hmm. If I had to have one dish before I died, it would probably be that vodka rigatoni.
It was like velvet, right?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was absolutely phenomenal. It was the best pasta I've ever had in my life. I mean, flavorful. I mean, it was amazing. There's been so many times I've been tempted just to go drive there just for the pasta.
So for me, like going out for Italian food, I'm typically getting, seafood or beef or something, but whenever they make homemade pasta on site, it's soft and toothsome. That's what makes the dish when you go out.
Yeah, I agree.
And like Jay and I have had a lot of conversations about Italian food, and when my nonna,
I guess he didn't like it. Oh,
there he is.
Where do we all go?
You're back. You're back.
We got rearranged.
Yes, we did.
Ben's handsome face is now in the middle of the screen. Jeez. I go over there. We would make meatballs literally all day. When I say all day, we're talking like maybe 30 trays of meatballs. Just bake them off, freeze them, and go. Just making Italian food. It's just something that reminds me of being a kid with my nonna.
Yep.
But food is just like bourbon. Who you're with changes it
Absolutely.
the whole atmosphere. So it goes back when you say making noodles and meatballs, me would be making pierogies with the family, all the different types of pierogies when we used to do them. And that was a different, it's all atmosphere at that point.
Food too. My stepdad was Polish. Making pierogies and guamkis and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's
the sauteed cabbage.
It's the people that you're with.
Independent Joe's M&M Adventures cheers says fried chicken. Oh, so many great. Yeah. You can say all you want as long as you have one in the chat, me, and then one on the screen, Burbank. You're good. Blueberry pierogies are delicious, says Sugar Kitty. That sounds amazing.
I agree with Sugar Kitty on that. They are so good.
Oh God.
So
that's what I miss about New England is my Polish food.
Yeah.
Where New Bedford is a 20-minute ride. Patty's Pierogies. That's where you go.
So we go VFW and Chicopee, Mass, or the American Legion used to make the best pierogies. All those Polish ladies, Polish dinner.
But that's the same thing as like making the pasta. Like when you make fresh pierogies, it's like it melts, and it to the point where you need to crisp it in the pan like a pot sticker.
Yep.
You know. So I'm disappointed in all of us, myself included, that no one said buffalo chicken, because like friggin' buffalo chicken, I'm gonna
Man, buffalo sucks. You gotta go Nashville hot chicken. Nashville hot chicken. Buffalo.
Yeah, I gotta go Nashville over Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's a different experience every time.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the best pizza? Where's the best pizza from?
Chicago.
Detroit.
Yeah, Joe, Baltimore pit beef. Yeah, that's true, Joe.
Who's the guy from Boston? Why am I drawing a blank? What the hell's his name?
Sugar Kitty says locally we have a Ukrainian church with babushkas that make pierogies.
Yeah.
Nice. Jake says Cali. Nashville is much better than Buffalo, says Major. Fighting words there.
Major, you're gonna lose me as a subscriber. I don't know what to tell you.
So, when I lived in Stamford, Connecticut, they had a hot oil pizza, which was incredible. What they did is they took the crust and just put an extremely hot olive oil all over the crust. Then they put the pizza toppings and they baked it. It was just the right amount of heat that was incredible on that pizza.
Sounds good.
But that turns out like
Top Dog. It turns out like a pizza that's cooked in a pan. It's almost like got that focaccia kind of vibe going. It's very
I'm talking thin or thick.
Oh,
you
thin.
Put the hot oil.
I've had thick version of that.
You could put the hot oil on anything, and damn, that is so good.
What was the best topping combination on that? Sausage?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd order is all meat.
Yeah.
I was a lot younger back then, so it'd be the meat lovers pizza with the hot oil.
So we had a whiskey tasting at my house on Friday. We had about 16 people, and my pizza, my go-to pizza is chicken, bacon, and jalapenos.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that sounds good.
Man. I love spicy.
See, I got a deep dish.
Get emotional.
Joe.
I got a deep dish cast iron pan that's 18 inches round, I think, and that's what I make my Chicago deep dish in. That is so good.
John, this has a crazy amount of oiliness to it.
On your deep dish, do you use cornmeal?
No, I take that. No, I didn't do that yet. I used the Publix cheap crust that you buy in the case and stretched it out. But I put enough butter in the bottom of that pan that when it's cooking, it's basically floating when it's making that deep dish pizza.
You're talking about deep dish.
Really sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Krista says, "I love these accents."
Oh, jeez.
Steamed clams.
So it's clients from Alabama, and they made me skillet cornbread and taught me how to make it. And I'm like, you're talking about a cast iron pan at 550 degrees, and you're just putting oil and butter or butter of both, and you're literally pouring the batter in and just watching it fry and then finishing in the oven.
Yep.
I'm like, you guys are gonna die. That's all I'm saying.
That's the only way.
It was like,
we live longer than anyone down here. We just don't tell anybody.
That's right.
So when I lived in New England, we used to make lobster dogs when we went ice fishing. Okay. Lobster dogs, what we used to do is take the frying pan in the morning, load it with probably 3 pounds of bacon, float the eggs in it, eat our breakfast sandwiches, put it to the side. Lunchtime, you take that pan, you add another pound of butter in it, and then you put your hot dogs in it. And then you take your roll after it's all those hot dogs been frying, you take that and grab that roll and eat that. We used to call them lobster dogs. It was just buttery goodness of a fried hot dog.
I mean,
that was insane.
If we ever boiled lobsters, my mother would make a lobster tomato sauce out of it. Yeah, over a linguine spaghetti. That's you don't waste that flavor, man. You just don't.
I feel my arteries hardening.
And to your point, when you said crabs, I remember going to somebody's house and eating the crabs, and all the shells went into the pot, and they made a tomato sauce with all the shells afterwards.
Tomato.
Yeah, tomato.
Love all the accents. Yeah. I mean, I say lobster.
Lobster.
See, I was born and raised 90 miles away from Boston, so I don't have the accent.
You're almost a New Yorker. Stop it.
No, Hartford, but closer,
Hartford.
but not. Yeah, exact same distance to go to Yankee Stadium as it was to go to Fenway from my house when I lived in Chicopee.
Sugar Key says 1 heart surgery later, and the days of bacon and a pound of butter are over.
Yeah, we just die young down here. It's fine.
Hey, Dan, there's some hors d'oeuvres I make when I have company for the holidays. You split a jalapeno the long way. You stuff it full of cooked Jimmy Dean sausage. You take the seeds from the jalapenos and some garlic. You cool that off. You stuff it, and then you wrap it in bacon, and then you put it under the broiler or cook it on a grill. And that's your hors d'oeuvre. It's basically spicy sausage, bacon, and it doesn't need pizza crust. It's like literally just that.
Well, once I came down to the South, I didn't ever knew what sausage balls were. But oh my God, sausage balls are incredible.
Just heard balls.
Oh shit. John, this is really good, man. This Christmas 2023 blend.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
It is very good.
Ooh.
Does it taste like Amburana?
No, it does not.
That means Vic didn't get a hold of it.
I get a lot of different flavors on it, but like the oiliness of it is just I can't get past that. How mouth coating this thing is.
And I don't think that proof is over 100.
Really?
I mean, I can go get the list, but that is. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the list and tell you what I got in that barrel because I don't even know anymore.
I can tell you. I mean, I like the clove note that I get on there for sure.
Oh God.
What is it?
No, JG and Joe Graves are cracking me up in chat.
They have sausage balls at strip clubs, but only Todd goes for that club. Mike Weiner says Amburana horse barn.
I mean, Joe Graves just laughs at his own jokes. Just ignore him.
Peter B. Lots of Northeast accents. Yeah, I do hear some Northeast from Top Dog. I do get a little bit of that in there. Cheers to Saw Safe Bolt and Lobster. Lobster.
These Monday nights, man, the late night snacking that happens, it's not good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go find something to eat after I leave here now.
Please tell me you're not going to go to 7-Eleven looking for food at like 1 a.m.
Okay. I might have to, man. I can't really. It's that or Wawa. I got one or the other.
David Nicholson, Top Dog?
No, that was the Big Vic pick.
Oh.
California Drammons.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't they have Rocky Mountain oysters where you are? Says JG.
All right. I got 9% on the...
No oyster fans here? Anybody?
Bull testicles?
Not Rocky Mountain. No.
Okay, so this...
Do you not know what a Rocky Mountain oyster is, Dan?
Bull balls.
Bull balls.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually good deep fried. I have tried them once.
You're sick.
Damn, that's good.
So
John, that's good, man.
Are you ready for it?
Which one?
Well, I got 9% left, so I'm going to give you the mash bill of that one you just had.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 bottles, 1.75 of Evan Williams 100 proof, 2 bottles of Evan Williams 1783 90 proof, 1 bottle of Silva Jones 80 proof 1.75. Then I did each one of my blends. I did a 375 barrel 1 and barrel 2, and then I did 2 1.75s of Maker's Mark 90 proof, and it was put in the barrel on July 7th.
Damn.
But I think you're getting a lot of the taste from that barrel. That was one of my Top Dog blends. I don't know if it was batch 1 or 2 that was finished, that was done in that barrel when it was new.
Yeah. I mean, there's a clove note on there that almost reminds me that there's like a rye in it, but.
And somebody else said that too, and that's why I don't know if you're getting that from the barrel.
Yeah.
And I don't know nothing about that Silva Jones except it was $15. That was the truth on that one.
Yeah.
It makes me think of pot still.
Yeah. I mean, it has that like creaminess of like a pot still whiskey on the mouthfeel. I mean, it's
The
insanely
creaminess and like the grain note too.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know what to pour right now.
The next one will be good. Once I figure out that one.
We're gonna do the Four Roses 135th.
Oh, you got that?
I just went looking for that.
From Todd Ritter.
Sweet.
Ritter sent the sample to me, so
very nice.
Yeah,
as usual. That lottery was rigged.
The lottery was rigged. Is that where you got it from? Lottery?
Yeah, you got chosen to go buy it.
Nice. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I mean, if it's damn good, I might have to go grab one. But
I'm looking for one.
I'm running out of time to do reviews by the end of year, so I don't think I'm gonna have time to do it. To be honest with you,
if I could find one of those LEs from 21, I would probably get that one.
From 21?
Yeah.
I think I have that one.
Really?
I could probably find you one from 21.
That was a good one.
Nope, 22.
Clove. That would be from the distillation process. Yeah.
Hey, I didn't get caught going to Renee's cabinet. The alarm didn't go off.
It's a silent alarm.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, she's not coming running, so.
You gotta get her to hop on a live at some point.
Well, with no taste buds, she's not gonna.
Oh yeah, I mean after after
yes. She jumped on a few in the past.
Yeah. There he is.
There he is.
Y'all fixed up with that hot toddy?
Oh.
Is that French fries? What the hell is that?
Pottery. Potential. Oh.
It's a goddamn French fries on there.
It's one of my favorite mugs.
All right, well, drink the hot toddy.
Yeah.
No, I thought you'd read the book. I thought you'd read the mug.
Not everyone gets to be an astronaut, but they do grow up when they grow up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. World needs fry cooks.
It is French fries. That's funny. Where'd you find that?
That is a demotivational mug.
All right.
What's the name of the site? I'm trying to remember. There's a site I got like all my demotivational stuff from. So this is my closest approximation I could make of Ethan and Katie's recipe. So we'll see what happens.
What'd you put in there?
First 100 proofer I saw that I didn't care about wasting, so I threw OGD 100 in it. Bonded. Probably a little more honey than they said and a little less lemon. About a tablespoon of each, but probably a little more than a tablespoon of honey and a little less of what do you call it?
Sugar Candy says what? No hot toddy out of the usual cum guzzler.
Ben, how's your hot toddy?
3/4 cup of water and some ground cinnamon because I couldn't find cinnamon sticks.
Taste it.
I had to go get a fresh glass because Ambion has been in this one.
Throw it away.
Just break it.
I think I just got a mouthful of ground cinnamon.
You hate to see it.
That's why the sticks are important.
Yeah, that's
if we didn't have sticks, I would just leave the cinnamon out personally.
All right.
Is it better than the one you made, though? That's the question.
Yes, the one I had made. Well, again, my palate was completely screwed up, but the one I had made, the couple of people who told me to make them had told me to use tea, so they were very bitter.
Yeah, that's weird. I've never heard of one with tea.
I also went and got some leftover lasagna.
Must be.
All right, guys, I'm down to 4%, so I'm gonna jump off.
Cheers, buddy.
Guys,
I'll be in touch with you soon. All right.
All right, I'll talk to you guys next week.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping on, bud.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
This is It's good, but it's very light on the palate, though. It's like that kind of like fluffy, like fluffernutter kind of, you know.
I resemble that. I resemble that remark. No, what are you drinking there?
It's very light on the palate, like some like delicate kind of fruitiness to it, nice kind of oiliness to it, but
Four Roses 135th, right?
yeah.
Oh, you bastard!
It's very light.
How was the Kings County?
So the Kings County was interesting. I didn't know what the mash bill was on it, but it's 80 corn, 20%.
Yeah, that's their standard mash bill.
Is it really 80-20? Interesting.
80-20 no rye, and their ryes are 80% rye, 20% malted barley.
Wow.
From the UK.
Right. Jerry Black, cheers, man. Good to see you.
You might know a guy, Adam.
Saying, Ben, if there's a way you can make that happen, man.
There is, but as I said, it requires physical labor and Brooklyn.
I mean, I'm good for both.
All right.
I'll go hood and I'll go hard, man. So
I mean, I'm not saying I talked to one of the owners of the distillery, but I talked to one of the owners of the distillery. You know?
Nothing's going to stop Dan's calves. They're just going to keep chugging.
I
got a truck. I mean, if it can wait until next summer, I could go up there and snag it.
I'll do some hauling with the calves, John. Pull it along.
I'm just saying, Adam, you come to New York, I'm getting you white girl wasted.
Adam, did you ever start the leg workouts or no?
No, man, my job went insane, and I haven't worked out in months.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Adam's got the tolerance of like a 3-year-old girl, Ben. One drink and he's like, oh my gosh.
Bourbon of the week. Hop on
Pants
here,
are
man.
off.
What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Fluffernutter, the guy that collects all the Rocky Mountain oysters.
Adam gets 2 drinks in and he
John Klaus says, I do equal parts whiskey, honey, lemon juice, and add some hot water.
It's true. I don't have any tolerance.
It's what's interesting is actually bringing out a lot of the bean nuttiness out of the OGD.
Yeah.
Really, that's more overpowering than everything else in there?
No, it's just that's the only really whiskey note I'm picking up right now is is kind of that bean nuttiness.
Yeah. Ben, do you take any kind of medication or no? Like for colds or anything like that?
Oh, dude, I'm on day 19 of being sick right now.
Day 19?
Yeah, I went down. I'm on strong antibiotics now. I wouldn't be on here if I wasn't.
Yeah.
I started running a fever. I went close to 3 weeks, but I was feeling better, and then I just went downhill. So, yeah, it was time.
I was telling Ben yesterday that my wife has been sick for like most of the past 6 weeks. She just got off a bad cold and then caught the flu, and oh no, she's been going through meds. I've cleaned out our medicine cabinets. Crazy.
Oh, I was taking Dusty NyQuil 2 weeks ago.
Dusty NyQuil.
Dusty NyQuil.
It expired in 2012. What else do you call it?
Damn, yeah.
Holy shit. I don't think the active ingredient in that works anymore.
Yeah, it was the original.
Wait, is that Austin Nichols or who is that? No.
It was the original. Well, this one was red, but this was the original formula.
Jesus.
You know the one Dennis Leary talked about?
Weller.
You still sleep good on it, but yeah, it didn't do nothing to cure.
It's like the Ludes on what's that movie? Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's like a delayed reaction.
Oh yeah, no, I'm on doxycycline. I'm on like nuclear antibiotics now.
Yeah, that's not quite last resort, but right up there.
You're still not feeling any better at all?
Oh no, I'm since Saturday night. This is a 180 turn. I'm on here talking to you. I was in bed shivering.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
Roscoe P. Coltrane, man, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Tommy? Hop on, man.
Sugar Kitty, active ingredient, NyQuil, 20% ABV. Sarah, what's up? Cheers, everyone. Basketball season has begun, so I'm just able to hop on. Cheers, Sarah.
Good to see you. Are they in for a 2v2?
Huh?
The 2v2.
Yeah, now I look.
I don't know if did I put them down. Sarah, let me know if you are good to hop on a 2v2 tournament, single elimination bracket style. I send blind samples. You and your husband can go together, or you can go with a random person if you want. Bracket style, single elimination. You let me know if you're in, I'll put you down.
Cage match style.
Cage match style.
He's got plenty of Glens.
Whoever gets paired with me has to get like some sort of bonus. Like I'm gonna bring him down. No, I'm the handicap.
No, it's still called
What's up, Rod?
Hey, Roger.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Roger.
Good. Just dealing with pain in my chest, but
oh shit, man.
I'm sorry, Ben. Get off screen. Make him feel better.
No, old injury, and I pulled and I yanked it, and
just coming on and saying I'm having chest pain is,
Yeah, well,
whenever I yank it, it's usually like in this region.
Yeah, I was thinking.
For me, it's usually in this region, but anyway.
Core tissue.
Sarah, I think ultimately it's going to start. So what is that? So unfortunately, Monday is Christmas, and then the following Monday is New Year's Day.
Christmas is my birthday, Dan, so I'm good to go live on Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have very many people on, man. But so it looks like the 8th. So January 8th, Sarah, is what looks to be the start date of all this. So it'll get me time to get some sample bottles purchased, and get the brackets and all that kind of stuff built. So you have plenty of time. Major 0 if you're interested as well in a 2v2 random.
Is it selling whiskey or drinking whiskey?
Don't send that guy any Buffalo Trace. He'll know it.
Don't send any Buffalo Trace.
No, he won't. Those bottles aren't open. Stop it.
Big Vic says me and Adam. But yes, Sarah, that's just let me know. I'll put you in there if you're.
They'll come in the house and back out.
So Raj, what are you drinking, man? Wine or are you going whiskey? I cannot get over the fact that I am freaking like as pale as the wall.
Is that tequila?
Baby Willet.
There you go.
3 year.
Yeah, it's still gonna taste weird in a small bottle, just so you know.
Like I'm telling you, I am literally the same color as the freaking wall. Like
honestly, you're paler than Sean Paisley, and that's hard to do.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Big Vic and Adam rigged.
Paler but better looking.
Definitely.
It's a great shot. If you're interested too, man, let me know.
Yeah, pair me with Big Vic.
All right, what to drink next? So we got.
Dan, what are you sending out for samples? Like what size samples?
1 ounces, because I got to send out a ton. So, because it's going to be, I'll probably do 4 samples per battle. So I'll probably do, and again, I don't know if I'm going to do like 1 battle per night if I want to stretch it out to 2. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out, I guess. Major says he's down. All right, so we got Major. And then we'll see if Sarah's down too. Not me. It all tastes like whiskey to me. I don't know. What do we want to drink next here? Do we go? We're gonna do the Old Carter Bourbon Batch number 15 again. I gotta try this again. I just reviewed it, but
I said I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I reviewed it. I want to try it again and see.
It seems like they're putting out so much whiskey lately. It's not even funny.
It's almost like they had like a backlog of it, and now it's trickling out, or maybe they were waiting for TTB. Who knows?
Oh, Old Carter, you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like they just got their facility producing at it. They've been working to get this facility up and running and get it efficient, and now they finally have. So they've been able to just pump out some whiskey.
I know. It's just like,
Did I tell you guys that they opened up that? Well, they didn't open it yet, but Mark has that winery that's like right next door. Yeah, yep.
Nice.
That's where. Yeah. So.
Well, because I mean, wine is his background for California.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Carter Sellers.
Yep.
Collab
Wine
better.
and ends.
The nose on it is fantastic. It reminds me of like that double oaking process. It's very rich and dense on the nose.
Yeah, it's probably those toasted barrels they use, man.
It has to be something because it's dark.
Sometimes those toasted barrels are awesome, and then other times they are too much.
I feel like they've lost their. I don't know.
I respect
still
what
tasty.
they and Dix and Deadman do, but I'm just so burnt out on toasted and like double oaked stuff.
Yeah, I mean the Carters, their stuff's still tasty, but it's like, the ones I've had lately, they're still delicious, but they're not like make your toes curl, make you talk about it. Delicious.
Not $300.
Well, and so that's the problem, right? They have the price and the hunt, and that's the issue.
Yeah.
Like Foregate, for example, you have the price, but not really the hunt.
Right.
Buy
But
it.
also, Foregate has options. It's not just toasted or double barreled. They have all sorts of weird blends and experimental shit that they put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm seeing Carter sit now.
Like Majestic Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
ones? Benjamin.
Ours sit here.
Ben, what OCs are you seeing sit around?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, the Tennessee batches sit here.
Yeah, I believe it.
Nobody picks those up.
The New York, New Jersey batch, bourbons, 14 even sat for a long time. American 11 and 12 sitting. Rye 12.
I mean that.
Rye 10 through 12 even.
I mean, I know like the double oak thing is kind of old, but their bourbon batch 14 is fantastic, man.
Yeah, but try it against some of the older ones. It's
the
younger.
The older bourbons or the older American whiskeys?
Even the bourbons, it's younger.
5 was the same way. 5 was double oaked.
They're all double oaked. Everything Old Carter does is double oaked.
Yeah.
Every single bottle.
Well, technically speaking, I guess to a point, but I'm not sure we'll be able to do this.
Question for you?
No worries, Sarah. That's
Dan,
fine.
you're
I figured I'd ask you, huh?
Dan, when you mail out a sample, the return address is that a good shipping address for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's fine. I don't know which one I shipped it from, but I believe if it's the 309, then yes, that's fine. I don't know where he went. I don't know where John went. Roger, what kind of past injury did you have to where your chest is hurting?
Torn rib cartilage.
Ooh.
And if I do it the wrong
I've
way,
actually had
twist
that
the wrong
happen.
way, sometime it'll pop loose, and it's scar tissue that just
Roger,
torn.
Yeah.
I had to have injections into my chest wall because of torn rib cartilage. It was quite an experience.
I just drink.
Hey,
so
Dan,
stop going to doing all that stuff.
Question mark. Say it ain't so. I love me some double oaked NBC.
Dan, I just sent you 100 1-ounce sample bottles from Amazon to say thank you for including me.
No, you don't have to do that, man. Come on, John.
They'll be there Friday, bro. Sorry.
They'll be there Friday.
Man, you have to do that, dude. Thank you.
You gotta find a way to support you.
Nah, man, that's much appreciated, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, ultimately I think it's probably gonna be around that. I mean, for sure.
You gotta pay to ship all that stuff, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, all that stuff adds up. So I think to Katie's point, I need to get on that pirate ship.
Yeah, Darrell uses that. He swears.
Yeah, I think that might be
Either pirate ship, Shippo, Ship Nerd, any of them.
Yep.
We use Shippo primarily,
Yeah,
but
they're all
Pirate Ship-
basically the
I
same.
actually have to call them. My UPS stopped working through it. I got to figure out what's wrong.
So Drift and Dram says too many people doing the subpar double oaked. I guess I've been lucky to avoid the bad stuff. Dan, I'm not sending you shit, Joe. I don't blame you.
I will
mean,
say
if
that,
sent you
like,
shit, it'd be covered in glitter.
I asked Joe if you want to go to the gym with me. He's like, start going to the gym. He's like, I'm not going with you. You're embarrass me. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna embarrass you. You're embarrassing me.
Dan, I did a calf workout the other day, and I'm like, I couldn't sleep. Like, I was so bad.
They
First
start
one in a
cramping up.
long time.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I've trained my legs for so long. They don't really get to that point anymore.
I mean, I spent 35 days in bed after having some surgical procedure. So like my legs were like garbage. And
damn,
I went to stick roll my leg the other day and I broke the stick roller. That's how hard I was trying to roll on my leg. It snapped and all the freaking bone pieces went everywhere. That would only happen to me.
Oh shit, that's funny. Dan just wants to watch me work out in my thong. I do, Joe. You put that thong on, I'm all about it, man. We'll film you. We'll put you on IG. It's all good.
If I ever see that thong again, it'll be too soon.
Bourbon Bill, what's up, buddy? I know Bourbon Bill's in for the 2v2. Man, John, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you for that. That's awesome of you to do that, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Really, it stopped working at Whiskey Uncensored. What's Jigs talking about, Ben?
What did he say?
He said it stopped working. What is that? Who knew?
I think he's talking about his manhood.
Oh no, he's talking about Shippo.
Oh,
Shippo.
I think.
Womp womp.
Well, I think he's double entendreing it the way I would.
Jerry Black, that Yellowstone toasted 100 proof is phenomenal, says Jerry
Ethan,
Black.
I want you to know, anytime you text me womp womp, I hear it in your voice.
Good.
Has anyone had the Yellowstone single malt, the 107 single malt? I was not in love with it, but
no. I would try that.
A lot of people have said they don't like it. I think it's fine, right? I enjoy it. I don't think it's
better than
good
Beam
as
stuff.
Strength. Well, yeah, everything's better than the Beam stuff. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's like bottom rung as far as ASM goes. But
I really like American single malt.
I'm drinking my old line. Like yesterday, it was such a nice pour.
Old Line's awesome. Colorado Yellow Label. Who am I thinking of? Stranahan's. Yeah, their cask strength is some of the best American single malts around for me.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
My little brother came over yesterday afternoon, and we went like OG Italian and had some black coffee and ricotta pie. And
ricotta pie!
I freaking love ricotta
Hang
pie.
on, did you put Sambuca in it? If you didn't put Sambuca in it, I don't want to hear about it.
No, Sambuca we save for Christmas, Ben.
All right.
I got a story about ricotta cheese, but we'll save that for a different stream.
Regot.
Not anything crazy, but it was a very interesting story that involved North Jersey and some like Soprano style. Like
I was just gonna say, North Jersey. What are you talking?
It was a very interesting experience in my life. I'll say that. That's all.
It was you and Uncle Pussy, wasn't it?
Rip.
Speaking of my favorite food, what?
Ooh, Kluk.
Batch 7?
It's the Cabernet.
I still need to try me some of that to see what I think of the hype.
Hey Dan,
Batch 7 was price, didn't it?
If you happen to find your way into sending me something, could I get a sample of that?
I may just bring this to NBC. I don't know, man. Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How long of a drive is it to Nashville Barrel Company for you, Dan?
Shit, it's going to be an airplane flight. I honestly, man, like I can't drive long distance like that. I fall asleep, man. Like I got to have. So for me, like I have to have interaction for me to be alert, awake. Like food is one thing, but like to have someone to talk to the ride there and back.
Is that why when you drive and you're on Vic streaming?
Yeah, I get tired, man. I don't
know anything about doing long drives.
Yeah, right then.
It just.
I mean, look. I drove from Sagamore all the way back to Massachusetts, like without stopping.
I don't know how you can do it, man. Like I gotta have. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've just always been like that. I gotta have like some kind of interaction, like some stimulation to like get.
You know what the problem is? Don't use cruise control. Use those calf muscles, up, down, up, down.
That's how I build them. That's how I build them. Is that stop, go, man?
Exactly. I'm saving my reward.
See, my trick when I get tired driving is I just go live.
Yeah. See, Chris says from Bourbon the Week's the same way. I'd rather fly than drive. I just can't. For some reason, man, I can't drive long distance. Like there was times when I was living in Jersey and I came back home for the weekend and like it would be at night and I'd drive and all of a sudden there I go, like nodding off and just thankfully the little side strip saved me. But I have to have that stimulation, that interaction with somebody to keep me focused. Like music doesn't do it, windows down doesn't do it. Food, if I'm actively eating, that might keep me up for a little bit, but
I mean, you're driving that luxury vehicle. You need some sort of like utility vehicle to drive around.
No power steering, none of that nonsense.
I was driving to Florida. I was in South Carolina, and it was like 5 a.m. It was like 20 cans of Mellow Yellow on the floor next to me. I'm going about 110 miles an hour, and this lady, the cop, pulls me over, and she's like, "Do you know how fast you're going?" I'm like, "Lady, I don't even know what state I'm in." And she goes, "You're going 110," and I'm like, "I've been driving all night." I drove fast to keep myself awake, is what I told her, and she was like, "What?" Because I was like, nice and exhausted. She wrote me this massive ticket instead of taking my car, and yeah.
What were you doing? Like a 110 and a 65 or a 55 or
65? Yeah. It was an expensive ticket. My dad paid it. I got to Florida. I was going there to take care of him, but like, my God, I shit a brick when that person caught me going that fast.
Mr. Gray Shot. Oh my God, that brings back so many memories, man. Jolt Cola. Holy shit. I remember Jolt. What the fuck?
Jolt Cola. Up here, we nasty. Up here, we drink some Moxie.
Cheers.
Looks like Dan's got a party going on.
It's
not
the
the
cops.
kind of party I want to be involved in right now.
It's the cops. It's the cops.
It is
always
not
the cops.
Go rave next to their flashing lights.
No, I'm sure there's going to be lights here at some point because that was not.
They're still looking for Terrell Suggs, Ray Rice, and Ray Lewis.
I still have a nightmare of somebody looking at me.
Did you hear what sounded like a couple of pops?
It wasn't Matt Porter saying America, so it might be a different kind of pop.
That's what I'm saying.
You all right, Dan?
I don't know. Yeah.
TBD.
See, there's a chopper already.
God.
Get to the chopper.
That was
the chopper.
Somebody beat me to it. God damn it. Get to the chopper now.
That's crazy. Surprised you guys didn't hear that.
You got your cold friend next to you, Dan?
Not tonight. I do not.
No. Well,
sometimes I do, but I don't. I won't drive with it, especially being impaired. So.
Yeah. So now you know what it's like living in New York.
You know the new Tacomas come with a center console.
Louisiana. Sorry, guys.
Case. Just saying, if you wanted to get a new vehicle.
Interesting.
New Tacoma.
The new Tahoes do?
New Tacoma.
Tacomas. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
New Tacoma has what?
It's got a gun safe in the center console.
They come with an atomic bomb.
Used to do 12-hour solos at Buffalo in the winter until I was like, Dan here in the Rumble Strip too many times. Now I need someone to be with. Yeah, like, I guess I'm not alone when it comes to that, but I know, like, Katie and Ethan, like, you guys drive all the time. Like, I just, Dan, I just think it's that stimulation, like having someone there with you, having that conversation to keep you awake, because otherwise
He drives all the time, listens to audiobooks, and I sleep.
Oh my God! I need Van Halen playing.
That's how it works. Okay, I was wondering.
Yeah, but Ethan listens to really good audio.
What I just keep doing is I keep refreshing liquor store near me.
Yeah, no, Ben, I definitely do that too.
Like the first time
My
I'm on a
wife.
trip with them,
100% will say that. I'll be driving, like one eye's be like liquor store.
at first I
near
was
me,
listening to my music, and then I just took my music out and I was just listening to the audiobook. I was like, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it does have good audiobooks.
Man, that Cabernet that is so good.
Anything narrated by R.C. Bray is outstanding.
If you ever want to wreck your car, just get the Lord of the Rings on audiobook.
Oh God.
That's something I need like highlighters for.
Have you tried the newest Still Austin release? Roger Randall, have you tried the newest Still Austin release, the Blue Corn Bottle of Bond? That's Mr. Great Shot.
No, I have not, but I was on a stream last night. Somebody had a sample of it. They said it was amazing.
Joe, if you get a Cybertruck, that thing's going to rust out immediately.
Paul P. lived in Grand Island for 3 years.
Blue corn.
Red corn, blue corn, corn. Jesus.
I mean, that high rye, we just cracked our high rye from them the fall, and it's
fantastic.
Oh my gosh. I will look for another one of those when we're in Houston as well.
When are you guys heading down there?
Next Sunday or Monday? This Sunday or next Monday?
Very nice.
What's in Houston, Katie?
Well, Louisiana, Houston. We have family down there, so we go to spend like 3 or 4 weeks down for the holidays between the two.
You gotta go down there and see my brother.
I know, in May. We got that whenever you're
Wait, you guys are going in May?
Well, you told us
we've talked about this with you, Dan.
All right, yeah, that's right. See, I don't remember all these things all the time. Okay.
Yeah, you told us we needed to put it on our calendar if we could.
Okay.
We're going in May.
All right.
You just gotta let us know.
Actually, I vaguely remember this now on stream.
Okay, I've got a funny one for you. I was doing Major Zero had a live stream about a week ago, and he goes showing all the new stuff that he had gotten from people, and he pulled out that 4-pack that Dan had sent to him, and he goes, "This guy named Dan sent me this, and I do not remember where this comes from." And I had to send him a note saying it was that you won it on a live stream. You were there. He's like, and I'm like, you must have been really in the bag and you had no idea what was going on. He was trying to figure out who you were because he's like, looked at the last name on the thing, and I go,
I was wondering why I never got a response back on Instagram
because it wasn't Buffalo Trace. Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna pour this rye 3, rye light whiskey. So it's rye 3 light. It's a 16-year light whiskey, cask strength, single barrel, 144.4 proof.
Jesus. Wait a minute.
Wow,
that's high.
That needs some dilution.
That needs a drop of water.
Is there a logo on that one?
You know, when I was down in, and this is crazy. I may have told the Turks this story. When I was down in Louisiana, this was what, 6 years ago, maybe. I went and got a muffaletta.
Ooh, I'm interested.
It was an Italian place, but it was
it wasn't a Mexican
Central Grocery. Shop? It wasn't what else?
Central Market?
It wasn't which one?
Central Market?
No, it wasn't Central Market. I thought it was Central Grocery.
Whatever.
It wasn't there. But it was the best muffaletta that and I've had many since I've been down there. I cannot find that fucking place for the life of me. I have no idea where it is, but that muffaletta sandwich was the best thing that I had my entire trip down there.
Dan, I really don't want to be pedantic, but it's muffaletta.
I'm sorry, Ethan. It's a muffaletta.
It hurts my heritage a little bit.
Can we just shorten it the South Park way and call it a muff sandwich?
It was the best muffaletta I had ever had.
If you want to call it a muff sandwich, I'm fine with it.
Why don't you just call it a muff
sandwich all the way?
Yeah, I was going to say muff sandwich. Let's go with
that's fine. Call it something good or something. That's fine.
It was
It
maybe that
scares
high
me how
proof
much
will
our
not
minds
make
Dan,
it.
go
you
to the same
got
place.
yeah. Did you have your Google location settings on? Maybe
I
you could
did not.
find it.
No. Paul P asked why I'm so pale. I'm telling you, man. It's this damn camera. I'm
Throw
looking
a
at
shawl over your light.
Why are you so Paisley?
Paisley.
Paisley.
I ate that muff good, says fifth quarter tailgate. What is
Doubt
that?
it.
A New Holland?
Doubt it.
Oh,
Yeah, Dramhound gave me this. It was one of the junkies picks.
Nice.
Yep.
121 proof.
Yeah.
Did anybody get their
121.42.
backbone today? If so, if you
Say again?
did anybody get their backbones wave stave pick today?
Oh no,
No, it didn't make it to my tier.
Didn't make it to mine either.
It
They
was
can
sold
keep
out
that
before
out.
the 15.
Muff Divelator.
The wave stave though is a really interesting thing that I
Uh-huh.
wish more distilleries would look into.
Yeah, I thought that was a great video that they put out.
What? It was a backbone pick, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did 2 backbones today. One was wave stave. One was an Irish whiskey.
An Irish
then
whiskey.
Yeah,
They
from
also
Backbone.
released- yeah, and then
There's
they
a
also
video
released
from
the
about a
Green
month
River
ago,
single
Dan.
barrel.
It's a good watch.
Huh. Like 100% Irish whiskey, or
I believe
Yeah.
so.
like
Well,
shit.
it was
From
Irish,
Backbone?
supposedly Irish whiskey that probably came over in a tote and then got thrown into American barrels.
They picked
Okay.
that with Matt Porter. That is so
That was
good.
Sean's pick. Sean's
How
bottle was
cool was
the,
that news though about Matt, right? Like that's
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah, man.
awesome.
Congrats
right?
to him.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, super excited for Matt.
How-
I was
how
really
cool
hoping
is
he
that?
would come to Kentucky, to Bardstown, but eventually.
Yeah.
Gotta
Stepping
start
stone.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look.
that's I mean, to be appointed a role like that is freaking that's amazing.
When you can get paid to do one of the 3 things you do well in life, it's a special occasion. Like
Yeah.
that really should be celebrated.
And yeah, I mean, to his point, like he doesn't have to move. He can do it remotely. I mean, how cool is that though, man? I mean, that's
awesome.
It really is.
I mean, Jared and Rachel are fantastic, at what they do already.
What up, Vic?
What up, y'all?
What's up, Big Vic?
Rig.
I have
Hey.
Wave Stave something other than Groove Barrel with a fancy name. Is Wave Stave something other than a Groove Barrel with a fancy name?
How you doing, sexy beast?
Well, it's
I
not.
go fine.
Tailgate,
not Groove.
they have great
How are you?
muffalata sandwiches
There's
there.
so many on here.
Frank's in the French Quarter makes the best muffalata. Huh. I don't know. Kirks, can you confirm that? Where's the best muffalata sandwich? Tell me. Where is it? It's not Central Grove.
Nashville.
It can't be.
I mean, I don't know in New Orleans.
Yeah,
like-
I haven't had a bad muffalata in New Orleans. I'll say that. I'm sure there's somebody it's just a little bit better, but muffalatas, it's all about that olive
Yes.
mix they use.
Yes.
If they
Pulpy,
have the
yes.
olive mix right, the rest of the sandwich just follows.
Hell yeah, man.
I got to be honest. I've had about 10 of these sandwiches in New Orleans, and I've been faced every time and couldn't fucking guess where I had them.
Well, most people, that's how it is, Jason. Like that's how it goes. That's I mean, that's part of the modern history of the muffalata. It
Yeah.
used to be that it was a cheap sandwich for people, right? Now it's just great at soaking up booze.
Same thing with those po' boys, though. I mean, Christ, there's what is that on the corner? Down where the Golden Lantern is, there's a there's
Lot
a,
lizards.
huh?
No,
Oh, no, not those.
no.
Not the
Where,
wrong
where the,
No.
where the Golden Lantern is, there's a spot right on the corner. It's like a deli. What is that called? They have great roast beef po' boys, shrimp po' boys. What is that called? God damn, I'd have to text my brother and see what it's called. But those po' boys are fantastic, man.
Blackened shrimp po' boy might be
Oh.
the best meal I've ever had.
God. It may have been that. It may have been the blackened shrimp. I don't know, but it was a shrimp po' boy, and it was unbelievable. Just from a little spot on the corner, like
Yep.
yep.
I don't think I've ever had a bad meal in New Orleans. I don't think it's possible.
I
Or in
mean,
Louisiana in general.
they deep
Yeah.
fry everything basically.
No, they don't. They put butter on everything.
What's your
So up
favorite
here,
drunk sandwich?
up here in New England, like
Yeah.
all the oysters are very different from down there. Like I forget the two restaurants I went to, but like just to see Oysters
Acme.
Rockefeller, all the grilled oysters, they're just so different and good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Acme
a
Oyster
Cuban.
House.
Maybe.
This rye whiskey is like nuts. It's got a
yeah.
hole
What's it
somewhere
do
in
with
it, but
that
it
hair?
kind of goes like this. It's all over the place.
What is it?
It's the New Holland, the rye whiskey the junkies put out.
Oh,
Yeah. You've
I
had
mean,
that one
it's-
here, Adam.
yeah, those are really good.
I do enjoy the spikiness of it. I don't like boring, quote unquote. I hate Buffalo Trace. This would be the opposite of that. This would be interesting.
So, John, what if I put that in your blind? What if I put Buffalo Trace in your blind?
If you see me have a sad face, then I'm just gonna make sure I can see myself talk here.
All right.
Do you hate Buffalo Trace because it's hot?
Bite your tongue, sir. We had a tater tasting on Friday. We opened a Weller 107, a Blanton's Buffalo Trace Stag, E.H. Taylor small batch, and a Saz Rye. And I had about 8 different foods on plates to pair with them all. And the 2 least favorite out of 16 people were Buffalo Trace and Blanton's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't tell Major Zero.
I do like Buffalo Trace.
Best
gonna lie.
restaurant I've had was Emerald's in New Orleans. So damn good.
Emerald's an OG.
Cafe Du Monde. Oh my God, the beignets are so
Cafe
good.
Du Monde.
All right,
Scott.
underrated burger, Red Eye Grill
Burger?
at the Red Eye
Yeah.
down by the convention center. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
We actually have a world famous burger joint here in
That's
Clarksville.
right on the water, though, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I used to work when I went down there. So
Okay.
Mm.
The meal at Commander's Palace was one of the favorite meals I've ever had. Had to get the turtle soup. Nice. I went to Dickie Brennan's. I think it was Dickie Brennan's. I think it was what it was called. And I had alligator. That was pretty good.
Alligator tastes like chicken.
It's like chicken, but the sauce.
You try
dipping
anything,
was
it
really
tastes like
really
chicken.
good. It was like a buttery kind of spicy sauce.
Not
It was
in
really
prison.
good.
there's so many phenomenal restaurants in New Orleans. It's not even fun.
Yeah.
That's what
Sorry, Adam.
Louisianans do. We eat, and we get fat. That's what we do.
Adam, what's wrong, buddy?
Oh, we got
You
some
listen
shit.
to me
Aaron.
talk.
Comment, not in prison. That fucked
So
me
look,
up.
don't ever get grilled alligator. It's not good. But like anything fried down in New Orleans is good for sure.
Blackened alligator is the best.
I went to I don't remember that. I'd have to ask my brother what the name of the restaurant was, but there was some kind of like I don't know if it was a shrimp or like chicken, some kind of gumbo. Oh my God.
Oh, so last time I was there, I had gumbo like 6 times in 5 days. I'm like
God.
all about it. I got something to
Unreal,
go and eat
man.
on the car ride back.
You know,
The only thing you got to do
Ethan, you guys know a restaurant called Neo's?
That sounds
I've
like an
heard of
Asian
it.
car maker.
Haven't
Say
been
no.
there.
So there's a restaurant called Neo's, right? And apparently it was created by a couple. They divorced, and I think it was the guy made a steak restaurant like right next to Neo's. If I'm not
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I've heard about this. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like Randazzo's too. There's
But
many
man, you talk about
Randazzo's.
some amazing food. Oh my God, the food there was absolutely
Lord.
amazing.
Those king cakes.
Brennan's
Oh,
turtle
yeah.
soup is great as well.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what I was talking about, Majors. Dickie Brennan's, if I'm not
Many
mistaken.
Randazzo's.
I'll be right back.
Important night for the advent calendar. Says it, Tim Cornet. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the husband's restaurant was, but I know hers was Neo's, and then he created a steakhouse. Well,
Yeah, I've heard about that. But I mean, Louisiana is all about food, man. It's food and drinking, and that's what it is.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
One of my favorite things was getting on one of the cruises and just, going down the canal and hearing about the history. Like, even though you've read about it in school, it's great. And meeting the people down there, they're not sad people down there. Like up here in New England, we're like, leave you for dead. Down there, everyone's nice, and I don't understand why.
Yeah. I mean,
and honestly, it's a great place to visit.
Did anybody ask you if they could guess your shoe size?
No. The scariest thing about New Orleans to me is the fact that you can walk around with an open container and there's like basically no gun laws.
Yeah.
So we were down there for a conference maybe in 18 or 19, and I was at the very end of Canal Street at the Marriott, and that night before everyone got in town on Thursday, I mean, I was out till like 3:30 in the morning, and the very next night 8 people were shot literally across the street from my hotel.
Why did you shoot 8 people?
Because I can.
There's definitely places to avoid at night.
Katie, that graveyard that I wandered through in the middle of the night to get back to my hotel lost, that's exactly where it is. Like right at that corner. I missed it by I say I have bad luck. I had great luck that week. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So but the food is great.
What's everybody drinking right now? What's
in
New Holland? Everybody's glass. Turks, what do you got?
New Riff Cherry. And
wait a minute, is that the new Riff? No, that's the New Riff Cherry.
Last year's release, I think.
I can't find that. I would love to get my hands
on that. Oh yeah, good luck.
This year finish is delicious.
I got that 8-year cask strength malted rye Jeffrey Wack sent us.
Oh, guys, by the way, yeah. I have not been to Sagamore to grab that port, so I'll try to get over there at some point if I can.
Yeah, I know it's a long drive.
If anybody's still
long drives, I haven't had time to get over there.
Hey, can you cue on Raj?
I mean, Jason's favorite.
Roger, what is that?
Roger, what is that?
Old Potrero.
Old Potrero.
Okay. Ben, are you done the hot toddies?
Well, the one I made is done. Maybe I'll make another. I don't know.
I think you should make another right now with us all here on screen.
Yeah, take us into the kitchen.
What kind of whiskey should I use?
Let's go higher proof, Ben. You need higher proof.
All right. Well, I used 100 this time. What should I use?
Let's go 115. 115. Something around that 115 range.
1920. 1920.
There you go. 1920.
Go Obtainium, bro.
Obtainium. that'll burn it out of you.
That might deactivate the antibiotic.
John, what do you got in glass?
I could do 1920.
Still this. Second pour.
Vic, what do you got?
Jason's favorite drink.
The Pretty Butterfly.
The Pretty Butterfly. Which one is that?
Not pink.
So did Blake ever?
A high rye bourbon.
What's that, Ben?
Did Blake ever answer you on the info or Trey?
No, neither of them did, man. Neither of them did. No.
That's why you're promoting it so hard.
That's why I'm promoting it so hard. I'm really pushing it real good.
That's a song, Dan. Very good.
I know.
Push it real good.
French Quarter Tailgate says I got meowed at by a homeless guy in the French Quarter. What a vibe.
Oh my God, there's a lot of that weirdness in
Antone's restaurant to get the oysters Rockefeller. Char-grilled oysters are hard to beat. Drifting grams, yeah. Sipping on Ardbeg 10, nice. So this is
what is this?
So these samples are from Lance Powell. This is so he's part of a group called Friday Barrel. This one is batch number 13. It's 121 proof. It's a 20-year-old single barrel that is a Four Roses recipe. So it's OESO.
The best one.
Strongly disagree.
There's some that are from undisclosed distilleries in here as well. So a batch 17, 20, and 28.
Hey, I have a question for you, Dan.
Yeah.
Can you hear Adam for the next room over saying, who does number 2 work for? He's going to be asking for a
Who does number 2
eating my animals.
Oh, shit. That's funny. I am drinking Kilcoman. I don't know. I think it's how you pronounce
Kilhoman.
that.
Yeah, Kilhoman
Scotch. Scotchy Scotch.
Yeah. Something Bay. Yeah. Sibin 1792 foolproof pick. Dicks and Drams, you're right. It was first time I had char grilled, and the Tones was great as well.
Yeah, Rockefeller char grill.
Yeah, which is Rockefeller.
Oh, so good. So good. Could eat 50 of those. I have eaten 50 of those.
Even if you don't like raw oysters, Rockefeller is completely different, and with all the bacon and cheese and everything.
So at Neo's, they have a drink called it's not on the menu, but it's called the Bow Wow, and apparently it's like a hurricane, if you will, and it's like this crazy kind of mixed red drink. And I drank
Not the purple drink.
It's not purple; it's red. But I drank half of it, and I started like losing feeling in my toes, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like this is
a hurricane. You never heard of a hurricane?
I have.
I have.
I'm gonna say it's like a hurricane, where it's like all these liquors kind of poured into this mysterious kind of pour, if you will, this mixed drink. But yeah, like it's
rocky like a hurricane.
Rocky like a hurricane.
If anyone's had this, does this remind you of seagrass at all? There's like a real strong like Kool-Aid note to this.
I would agree with that. On that one, it's been a while.
There's lemon juice.
Ben's got fresh lemons. Sorry. You were saying, Katie? Get a little bit of that
vibe. It's been a while, but like I remember it being like so fruit heavy, like almost like a fruit punch.
Yeah, I think it has more oak than the seagrass. The seagrass is different, but it's got a similar note to me.
Vic, I got to ask you, man, what happened to me that night that I had that Angels Inn report?
Oh, it was, bro. It was you were good, and then you got fucked up.
Oh, Dan, I went back and watched Big Vic stream from, I think it was last night, maybe the night before. And like, speaking of Hambone, like Z-Man, like gone, minute one, gone. I love you, brother. Z-Man, if you're watching this, yeah, I hope you're sleeping, buddy. Oh man.
I remember Vic sent me a message like, "Are you good?" And
you were fine, and then for some reason you just fucking did. And we're all like, what the fuck? Where did he go?
He was spreading his wings with the
Where's
Angels.
Dusty and shit?
I remember waking up on the couch. I thought I had the camera off and all that kind of stuff, but I guess I didn't. I don't know.
No, I think the camera it died or some shit.
It went dead. Yeah.
All right.
And then you went live, didn't you, Vic?
No. The funny part is he texted me. I'm like, who kicked me off? Like, what the fuck? Nobody kicked you off. You fucking did.
I don't remember that Vic at all. I don't remember that part, but Z-Man, Peter B says Z-Man was on another plane on Saturday night. That sounds like a drink you woke up with the next day on your trailer. That Bow Wow is a super strong drink.
Last pour of the night for me, guys.
What you got? Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
What batch is that?
It's from 2020, I believe.
Okay.
Enjoy that Taterade.
Yeah, the difference is this is good.
Exactly.
Peter B, we have limited access here. I would love to try it. I'm traveling over Christmas, hope to find.
Oh, there's Z-Man.
Adam, one ply or two ply? Was that Charmin or store brand?
I wouldn't know, man. I was outside
with the dog.
The puppies.
It was leaves.
Adam, what are you eating? You're eating something. What is it?
Leaves.
Chex Mix.
I found some berries
I
outside.
love Chex Mix.
Yeah, oh, yeah, dude.
Tons of
Nothing beats
fiber.
the Chex Mix. Come on, man.
Yeah.
OD good.
Does it have kicks in
the
it?
animals. No seeds. Has kicks though.
It has kicks.
There you go.
This has got some. This has got some
Someone's
kick.
influence.
Kicks the cereal?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Look, if you're gonna snack on cereal, my favorite cereal to snack on in the car is peanut butter puffins, like natural cereal.
Okay.
That's what I like.
All right, so now we're talking about cereal, guys. What's the favorite cereal? What is it? What's no, that's not talking about favorite cereal. What is the most underrated cereal of all time? Underrated cereal.
Wait a minute, for snacking or with milk for breakfast?
Strawberry frosted.
John, you're getting too complicated on me now.
The fruit filling in the middle.
I'm complicated, Dan.
Let's go most underrated cereal with milk.
Cornflakes.
I'm gonna say Honey O's, man.
Honey
O's.
Yeah.
Sugar Smacks.
I love Honey O's.
I love Honey O's. Honey O's are good. They're so underrated, though. No, not a lot of people talk about Honey O's.
And I actually am going to go Kicks for this. I think Kicks are just like they're not exciting or anything. They're super underrated.
They're kid tested, mother approved. I don't know what to tell you.
We got Jack chiming in. We got Keith Thompson saying Cookie Crisp.
What's up, cowboy?
Crispix.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's another
Crisp
one.
is rated.
Keith Thompson
It's not
says
underrated.
Crisp. JG says Peanut Butter Crunch.
Raisin Bran.
Fifth Quarter says Crispex. Major Zero says Cookie Crisp.
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
Grape nuts.
For the one
I
reason when you have grape nuts, man, that next morning is one of the greatest mornings of your life.
I do like Raisin Bran.
There are two cereals in my house at all times. One is shredded mini wheats, and the other one is Raisin Bran Crunch, not Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran effing Crunch.
Okay. Sean, what about you, buddy? What's your most underrated cereal of all time?
That's a great question. I haven't had cereal in like 30 years. Wait a second. That's not true.
Man.
Sean, what do you hate children? You don't have cereal?
Yes, actually. No, so actually, I take that back. I do. I used to occasionally. Some of you folks have actually witnessed this. Snack on Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry, just like it's.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I have one issue with that. I'll eat the whole box.
It's basically just a box of sugar. So yeah,
it's a box of Amburana. Who are you kidding?
Yeah.
Box of Amburana.
Anyway, I am multitasking. I'm trying to get some samples done actually for once, and playing a game and talking with you fine folks. So let's see how many things I can do.
Hey, Vic, what was your cereal, Vic?
When I was a kid, I was poor, so it was Total.
Okay, yeah, Total, yeah, old school.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean. The idea is to pour the samples in the jars, not in your glass. Okay.
No, see, I pour myself a little bit of each sample. That way, I'm getting.
Okay.
Making sure the bottles are still good for you guys.
Quality control.
Hey, you can call E.H. Taylor Tater all you want. I mean, like, I need a case of this. It's so good. It is so good.
I give you it's good
Man
stuff. I just hate hunting for it.
I mean, good luck finding it.
Yeah, if it's available, sure, it's good stuff.
I mean, I won a lot.
45-ish.
I won a lottery to buy one last year, so I have a second one. And I'm so grateful. So
yeah, I hate that you have to win a lottery to get it.
I agree.
Small batch.
It's good stuff. It's just not worth it.
No, barrel proof.
Barrel proof.
Wow. Yeah.
I do like small batch just as an everyday drinker, but like this, I like this more than Stag to me.
They got a place in Nashville called Acme Seed and Feed that has the barrel proof for like $10 a pour.
That's not bad.
I would live there.
You announced it.
Wow.
It's gone now. I just ran out.
Yeah.
Coming off of that New Holland ride, the fruitiness, like I'm still getting the fruit from the Taylor, and I'm like really surprised. I thought it would drink differently.
From the Taylor, the H Taylor barrel proof.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of fruit on it.
So this is the barrel bourbon New Year, and it's built from like half the states in the nation.
I didn't love that, Dan.
What is it?
I didn't love that bottle.
The New Year?
Yeah.
Well, it's every year, right? So they have like a 21, 22, and is this the 23 now, Dan?
Yeah, so it has an 8-year Kentucky, an 11-year-old Wyoming, 5-year New York, 8 and 15-year-old Tennessee, 5, 6, and 9-year Indiana, 5-year Texas, 5-year Ohio, 5 and 6-year Maryland.
Wow.
And the match bill is 72% corn, 22% rye,
Ooh,
5%
ooh. I know which two ruined it.
and then 1% wheat.
Name that tune.
I found two things. I found the nose to be like muted, and I found the palate, there was a bitter note in it. And
maybe taste a little minerally?
Like bitter as in like oak bitter, or bitter as in like
no, it's just some dry,
grainy?
like a dry grain bitter. And I don't get a minerality in it for sure. I just don't know what that note is. There's a lot blended in that. Like, good for them for trying, but like, wow.
Man, that backbone big bash.
I blame you, Dan. That was awful.
The backbone.
What is it?
The backbone Big Bash.
Yeah.
Send it to us in that line with Marty.
Wait, Big Bash is bad?
You didn't like it?
Is Big Bash bad?
I like the Decade Down.
Oh, no. Nolan just sent me a sample to do a stream.
Big Bash is not good.
It had like 14 different finishes in it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
The Decade Down?
Yeah, you know what 14 different finishes
Decade
means,
Down
right?
is really good.
Okay, and just making sure you're all paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah, the Decade Down is good, but the Big Bash, it had like 14 different finishes. And every time I would taste it, I would get a different finish.
The 23 was better than the 22 for me. I do want to get a 24, says Jack.
Oh, the New Year's?
So Jack says I like those barrel New Year's. Awesome. Yeah. So and see, like, so for me, just on the nose, I just cracked this too. So on the nose, I get more rye than I get like anything else.
Hey, Vortati, you changed your name. Very good.
I'm drinking a 1920 hot toddy.
Was it better than the last one?
Yes.
It's different.
It doesn't taste like
if I could put a little more honey.
It doesn't taste like a cup of nuts in your mouth?
No, not this time.
I don't know if the old faux profile works with a hot toddy. Maybe. I guess so.
If you're sick, who knows?
We've done the 100 proof rye before, and that was good.
I would go with a high proof turkey personally. That's where.
No, you know what? I like the high proof rye.
Going there.
Sean, there's a lemon note in that rye that I think would go nicely in the hot toddy.
Yeah,
fair
enough.
The 101 rye? Yeah, I agree with that.
100, the Old Forester rye.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the Old Forester 100 rye. But I'm thinking about it now that Sean mentioned turkey. That 101 rye is good. That gets citrusy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That could be really good.
See, this New Year, I do get more young vibes to it than older vibes, but I mean, there's some older whiskeys in here though. Like, I mean, it says the oldest is 5 years.
It kind of sounds like a train wreck.
It's just it's a little too much going on.
Dan,
is that a
just
23
remember,
or 24?
Ben says what all of us are thinking.
What is it?
Ben says what all of us are thinking.
Was that a 23 or 24?
This is the new one, the 24.
4?
Yeah.
Hey Ben, are you doing the hot toddy thing because you have a sore throat? Is that the?
He's sick as a dog.
Because I've been sick for 19 days straight.
Fair enough. So does that include a sore throat?
Not anymore. That antibiotics have kind of killed that off, but
okay.
Ben, do you like apple cider vinegar?
I mean, I like apple cider better than I like apple cider vinegar, but
I drink apple cider vinegar every day.
I'm not averse to it.
Yeah. Try some.
Dan, every morning, apple cider vinegar, hot water, cinnamon powder, ginger powder, and a little bit of honey every morning.
Really?
Every morning.
Yeah.
Kills heartburn and everything else.
Yeah.
Just hate. You do that just to remind yourself every day that you hate life, or I mean.
No, I don't need that to remind me of that, Ben. You do that for me.
No, so what's the purpose of that concoction?
It's to help with stomach acid and inflammation, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah. Ginger's good for digestion. So is cinnamon. Apple cider vinegar is just good for you in general. And honey is to make it palatable.
I don't know about this, to be honest with you.
I'm not. I don't. You don't get thumbs up for me for that one, Dan. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's.
You don't get the Dickel in it though.
No.
We pre-sold 12 bottles of it from this group. Wanted them.
That's very interesting though. On the palate, it's odd.
Dan, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Can you put another pour in there and then just add like 1/10 of a cap full of water, just a drop or two to it, see what it does?
To which one?
To that New Year bottle.
Sure. So
you said it's a fresh crack, correct?
Yeah.
So maybe just like 2 drops of water.
All right. Two drops of water coming up. I mean, what is it? Like, does it open it up more on the nose or the palate?
It opened it up on the palate to me. It made it a little bit better on the front.
All right.
The back was still not my favorite, but that was last year's.
All right. They probably took it down like 105 proof. I'll let it sit for a minute.
The only thing left is Texas whiskey.
Hopefully you're slamming lots of D in the zinc bin. Also try some elderberry with ginger, apple cider vinegar. There you go, man. That's another person telling you apple cider vinegar bin.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo.
Hey, I don't know if you guys know this. You can go to your local drugstore, and they got these tablets called Sambucol, which is like elderberry.
Yep.
You just dissolve them on your tongue every time you don't feel good, like literally every 3 hours until it's gone. Like that thing will pound most shit into the ground.
I've been drinking apple cider vinegar for like, I don't even know how long, but a very long time.
Dan, I make my salad dressing with it. Like I get it as much as possible tonight. Yep. Yeah.
Taking off the week. I've been sipping on too much since mom passed. Need to back off a bit. Yeah, slap shot. If you need a hop on, man, hop on.
Yeah, come say hi, man.
Good, buddy.
I feel you, brother. Hop on, buddy, if you need to. I hope when you told Ben to slam lots of D, you meant vitamin D. Oh, shit. Adam, how far are you from NBC?
45 minutes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Less than, actually. Like 40.
What, you're not going to take a plane?
No.
That's
Drive down all the time.
Easy drive.
Oh, yeah.
Katie, what about you guys?
Yeah. Might as
Katie,
well.
how far are you guys away?
2.5.
Okay.
But it's an easy 2.5. It's not bad. We went on Saturday.
Hey, I need to get on some people's chats. I got to find out what whiskey tubers are in Vegas because I'm going to Vegas in February.
Vegas? Ben would probably know that better than anybody.
Neophyte and ASMR.
ASMR whiskey.
ASMR?
ASMR River Neophyte, yep.
Vic, you going to come to Vegas and meet up, buddy?
Sean, what are you doing?
I'm putting the samples together.
Sean, who'd you say Neophyte and who?
Bourbon Neophyte
ASMR.
and ASMR whiskey.
All right, Chris. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
My
Thanks
wife's
for hopping on, buddy.
My wife's flying to California to see her girlfriend, so I'm going to be there for my conference, but I'll have like 3 nights where I'm either hanging out with my coworkers or whoever the fuck is around. So.
Hey, it's cool that you let your wife have a girlfriend, man. That's great.
You know, I'm just not there to watch. That's the sad part.
I figured not.
Katie, where did Ethan go?
Bathroom. Number 2.
Okay.
He went to the bathroom and then pick out more bottles.
Oh shit. Adam, are you done drinking or what?
No, I got one here.
What do you got? Boss's birthday?
No, I finished that. It's the Still Austin Barrels for Hope.
Oh, nice.
How was that, Adam?
It's pretty good.
Is it?
I like it.
Dark.
Oh, okay.
What's the age on that, Adam?
Oh.
Well, Dusty should know that.
I don't know if they actually let you know age.
No.
At least 2
like,
years.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, at least 2 years.
Yeah, we didn't get any kind of intel on that one, but unfortunately,
Vic, what do you got there besides a pack of Marlboros?
Barstown Disco 8. I think.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Very nice.
That 11, the 11 is interesting though.
The 11 was nice. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I got the 11.
Full bottle or a sample?
No, I got a full bottle. I had it muled to Massachusetts through.
Muled. So I got to ask for those who are on screen, do you guys have a top 10 right now? If you had to pick a top 10, could you put it together?
No way.
I have a rough idea, but I don't know if I have an actual top 10.
Okay.
10, no.
Okay, let me ask you. Are picks included?
See, I was going to do one where it's like my top 5 picks.
Okay.
This year, and then do like my top 10 separate. But I think to be honest with you, I think my top 10 is going to be a little different from a lot of people's. I think a lot of people are going to put the allocated stuff in there. I'm not, to be honest.
Dan, I'll tell you my top 5. They're all Russell's 13.
Every single
me. I'm a wild turkey guy.
Yeah, so I think my top 10 list might ruffle some feathers, man. I think that people are looking for some of those higher end allocated bottles, and I'm going to be honest with you, like there may be 1, maybe 2 allocated bottles in there. Other than that, they were easily accessible. So I mean.
Elijah Craig barrel proof?
Yeah, that may be one.
Make sand.
I don't have a bottle of that.
I
mean, again, like if I wanted to buy a bottle of it, I just tried a sample of it for the first time tonight. To be honest with you, Vic, the Michter's bourbon 10-year, 2023, 94 proof.
If you haven't tried or bought this bottle,
Twisted Rye 3.
Like, it is so good. The Madeira one's good too, but once this opens up, it is so fucking good. Oh my god.
Let me get
one of those.
That's funny. I just grabbed this off the shelf.
There you go.
Nice.
I've already finished one.
Roger, what about you? If you had to put a top 10 together, could you?
Oh yeah. I have a rough list right now.
Do you?
Problem
Okay.
is we're starting to get a few things coming in, but I'm stopping on the 15th. I'm saying anything after 15th, I'm not going to include on it.
Nice, John. That's Bourbon Charity.
Yeah, it's a single barrel.
Yeah. Very nice.
123.6. Once this got to the shoulders, different bottle.
Yeah. Adam, what about you? You got a top 10 this year?
Not a top 10. I've got a loose list of the best things I've had this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr.
M10
Turk, what
bourbon
about
was
you?
on there.
What did you say, Adam?
M10 bourbon.
Yeah.
Up there.
I have not had that. I would love to sample that.
Mr. Turk, what do you got? Top 10, yeah?
I've got a top 100 and it rotates.
You sound like Fred Minnick. Here's my top 100, but they're not in any order.
I guarantee it's 100% less bougie than Fred. I love Fred, but
yeah.
Sean, you got a top 10?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said earlier, I have a rough idea of what it's going to be, but I'm going to work on narrowing that down here in the next couple weeks.
Vic,
Bro, I might have maybe a top 5, but most of those shits are picks.
Yeah.
I've been focused more on picks, and there's fucking hitter ass picks they do, man. These channels and
that's all well and good. What's the tree's top 10? That's what we really want.
oh, the tree, he wants water, vitamin, and a little bit of love.
Wow. That's impressive.
Peter says I got a raw 3 toasted last week. Perfect plan. Open it up this week. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a winner. Can I talk to you about the Bardstown, Dan?
Yeah.
The 11, it's great on the palate, but the nose is not nearly as good as Russell's 13. Like that blend just screws with the nose.
Yeah, I reviewed this. I just haven't edited the video, but yeah, I mean, I had the sample. I don't have a bottle of it, but
I've got to thank Darrell and his hookups, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I love the bottle too, but just the nose on it is not as good, so it's not like a complete experience, but the palate is delightful.
Would you say it is better than or not as great as some of the Disco series releases from this year?
I mean, I had Disco 7 and 8 the other night, and I don't know how much better it is. It's more my profile because of the distillate. But I've had other discoveries that I like a lot.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll be honest on this chat. It took me like 20 minutes to edit that video and get the mash bill down without having to edit.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard. having to remember the percentages and the breakdowns of everything. Like, yeah, it took a minute to record.
Dan, when I'm doing real estate recordings, I take a stack of books and I put like my notebook like literally like above eye height, so I can just kind of glance at it. You know, gotta cheat, man. You take too much time.
No, I don't. You can tell when there's. Oh, I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna say anything.
The eye rolls. The eye rolls. You know.
Yeah, there's times when you can tell people are reading off of something and when they're not. So.
But I mean, I think people appreciate when I read stuff because I sound like less of a douchebag.
This is the best whiskey ever.
Oh. Why you gotta clown me, bro? I'm right here.
I'm sorry, Vic. I'm sorry.
He's right below you. He's in the secret square.
I'm right here.
22A, 23A, Russell's 13 batch 5, Michter's 10, bourbon, Jack Daniel's 12, ECBP C923.
Jack Daniel's 12 is not even in my top 100.
Indy Nash Tucky, K-Luke 7, Mighty Fine Batch or someone. What the hell is the Mighty Fine Batch?
Booker's.
Yeah, Booker 2303.
I like Charlie's batch. Charlie's batch would be in my top 10 or 20.
Dip him.
That's now the third Bardstown Bourbon Company single barrel.
Larceny B522 is one of my favorites of the year.
Everyone loves them. Material, Ajax, and Stellar. The best port I've had all year. Nice. Very nice. K-Luke should be on everyone's list. Jigs. I agree.
You know what should not be on anyone's list? Midwinter's Night Dram Act 11. Big wet fart.
Wet fart. Nice.
I heard it was better than 10.
On Friday night, somebody brought 10 over. No, 10 slayed that. 3 people instantly, boom, blind.
I'd just rather get the Sagamore port than
for half the price.
Me too, Dan. Drive 10 minutes.
I haven't been over there. Trust me, if I didn't get one for myself yet, I didn't get one for anybody else. I don't have one.
No, I wasn't coming at you, Dan. I'm just saying, like
no, Katie.
Got from you last year.
I do. I have to stop over there and get some before they're gone. So I know I have to get over there.
But not Katie.
But no, I mean, the one we got from you last year, the port finish, like beat the pants off of Act 10.
Yes.
Hey, did you watch Jay's Advent today? But this
No,
okay, I won't ruin it then.
I haven't watched none of them.
I actually like Advent. That gives me something to watch every day. It's great.
Hey,
And-
Dan, you mean you haven't gotten Nate Jason's mom, her bottle?
I have not. I haven't got myself a bottle. So
Oh boy.
I haven't had time, man. Like this whole last week there was VIPs
Oh, that's right.
in town and like
Yeah,
executives.
people from Italy, they're taking over the distillery.
I had zero time to do anything last week. So but I mean I do have some time this week. I just gotta get again I have to go to UPS because I have to ship out like people samples and coins and stickers and stuff like that. But
pirate ship.
Yeah,
pirate ship.
I gotta get that down because that'd be
Shippo.
Yeah, or either one.
Yeah,
That'd be a lot
same
cheaper,
basic thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then
You feel
I
less
gotta
guilty.
there's people that message me and email me about the port at Sagamore. So I mean,
if you have an extra one, I'll take it. I'll send you the money. Whatever you need. It's not coming to Massachusetts. I promise you.
I know I probably have to pick up 2 cases easy.
You might want to ask him for a barrel pick while you're there.
Yeah,
But I will
I'd
say
have to reach out to somebody different for that. But
it lasted a long time the last year's because I think I ordered one that we had you pick up for us right before we came up to Summer Jam.
Yep.
What I ordered that in maybe July and you just held on to it for us.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm honestly upset that the Sagamore 8-year just sits on shelves. I don't understand it. Like people should be smacked upside their head. It's so.
Where does it sit on shelves?
And at every Total Wines and grocery store up here,
Oh.
like there's like a handful of grocery stores.
Yeah, we see it on
they're
shelves,
8-10
too.
deep.
I'm still hoping we could find more cognac.
We can't get any more. Distributors out. I bought every last
On it,
bottle we had.
it's like $76, and it's every like I could name 10 stores off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Also, the other bottle that I'm yet to pick. There's 2 bottles on my list before Christmas. One is the C batch of the Larceny, which I've heard good things, and the other one is the one that people have reviewed, the Penelope 9-year, the blend.
It's supposed to be phenomenal.
$65, like every other store. I gotta get my hands. I gotta stop and grab those 2 bottles, and they're not even pricey. I just don't need any more bottles, so I'm kind of just trying to go a week or 2 without buying.
Yeah. Know that feeling, bud.
Yeah, well, then I went and bought this gal tonight.
Yep.
So that's my purchase until.
You mean that one?
Yeah. No, this is port.
Some of that old cognac finish. Oh shit, nice. I think it's
Penelope wrap. This is.
That's the 9-year.
Yeah,
You guys
9-year.
cracked that? You guys cracked that?
I
cognac
stopped
already?
buying Penelope. We have a toasted the 4 grain that I did that I can't get rid of, and the Architect was okay. Batch 2. I just stopped buying Penelope, and now the hype's making me do it.
See, I dig the Architects. We've had a couple of picks, and then I think Build 5 is my favorite thus far.
Build 5, okay, good to know,
Yeah.
Ethan.
Man,
They're up to 5 already.
yeah.
Yep.
I think they're at 8.
Oh
7
yeah,
or
I
8.
think
I've
Oh,
seen
wow.
7.
a while back.
Wait,
I love
Every
Prince Joke,
year.
though.
they're
If you
up
don't
that
love
high
Prince Joke-
already.
The last
Yeah.
one I have is batch 3 and shit.
God.
Dan, they got sold, man. They're like just cranking it out.
Now, well, I'm sure they are now. Yeah.
They got sold, but they still have creative control over it.
To some extent, Adam, right? I feel like it's like the Dixon and Kentucky Owl scenario, right? Where they have some control, but not all of it.
People got an opinion on the Gem of Kentucky.
Peter's got it. Roger's got it.
That's a pick.
Nice.
That's a pick.
Is it good?
Oh, yes.
Hey, anyone know the score of the football game tonight?
Which
Who
one?
cares?
The Dolphins are playing.
Oh,
They're gonna
Dolphins.
slap the shit out of the Titans.
I'm sure they did.
Is that why you don't
I mean,
care?
They should.
No, I hate
the
Titans.
Listen, I stopped being a fan of the
Where did it
Titans.
go?
Oh, it's
when
tied.
Tannehill wasn't their quarterback. Tannehill's wife, she's so hot, I had to root for him.
10-10.
If you don't believe me, look up Ryan Tannehill's wife.
I know.
And then God.
Oh, Titans are up 13-10.
Yeah.
The hell?
That'll change at some point, I'm sure. But
Hill's out for the game.
who is?
Hill.
Tyreek?
For, Miami.
Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek.
Really?
Now I just need Jalen Waddle hurt, and then I can have a shot winning fantasy football.
He's in my fantasy. Yeah, I was gonna say Waddle's in my fantasy, man.
He hyperextended his knee.
Waddle's had a good game so far. 4 receptions, 50 yards.
That's not good for me.
Guys, I'm gonna hop off the live here. We've been live for almost 3 hours. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on after here, but you guys are more than welcome to stay on.
No, I gotta go to bed.
What?
Thank you guys for hopping on here tonight, guys. Again, we'll get the 2v2 blind set up here in the next couple weeks. Big thanks to John for ordering the sample bottles. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much.
100%.
We'll get all that set up, the brackets set up over the next week or so. But thank you guys for hopping on tonight. Love you all, and I will see you next time, guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, man. I'll see you guys in the after party.